Good to see you, my friend. Hey, don't ever worry about missing out. Always, I can figure that out later. That game don't start till 8:40, so I'm not gonna even mess with it. All right, what's up, Squid? Hammond Blanchard. Hey, Daddy. Hit me with the hey, Daddy. Hammond, you've been around since the back in the day, my friend. What's up, Julie? Am I back? Hopefully, I'm back for you guys. I had to go check something on my baseball thing just to make sure everything was up in order. I had somebody in that's not playing, but that game don't start till 8:40, so I'll just switch it with a West Coast player. What's up, Trish? What's going on? I am back. Cool. Cool. I appreciate you, man. It's a little warm out here. I'll tell you what, the sun is beaming on me. I think maybe we're gonna just take a little sidestep over here real quick because, whew, help. Um, 502 Jordan stream isn't working. Can you try seeing it? I mean, I can't at the moment. Ice Gardens, I can't do it at the moment because I'm on right now. But yeah, sorry it ain't working, my friend. You know 502's the homie. That's the homie right there, Tony Rock. What's up, man? Lori with the emojis. No issues. Just wondering if it's you only. Dog, what's up, man? What's good with you? How's the day going for you today? How are you and Sloth doing? Hope you guys are having one of those good days. Yeah, I'm doing good. I know you're definitely one of Jordan's better supporters, Ice Gardens. Even though, is that the same? It looks like the name's spelled a little bit differently. I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up with all of it. It's hard, but I know like if it's you, you've definitely been supporting this channel. Wasn't it you that he like threw 10 for when you needed to get something, whether it was something to smoke or something to eat or whatever? How hot is it? Is it here, man? Like probably, I would say like in the 80s, probably like in the 80s right now. But how you been, Three, man? It's good to see you, aka the Big D Bandit. Took Sloth and the kids out today for lunch and went to my parents on the mountains. Your parents live up in the mountains, really? That's pretty cool. Like we're at like Colorado style. Wait, no, you're up in Maryland, so it wouldn't be those mountains. He cashed app you. I remember that, man. I was in that stream when he hit you with that cash app, man. Jordan's like that though. Like, he gets like a lot of trolls, and he'll get like a lot of people that will like hate watch him for some reason, and I don't get like what the reason is, but like if he would give the shirt off his back, like the time I had the one stream before I ever got monetized, I had a day where I was like, I needed to get to tomorrow, right? I needed 20 bucks just to get some animal food, and I said it on the stream, man. I had to like kind of put my pride, you know, behind me, and it was something I didn't want to do because I knew I'd get roasted for it, and a couple of people did bring it up, and like future streams, of course, you know how people are. But Jordan, man, he sent me a few dollars, man, and it was cool, man. Like shit like that, I remember. And he supported the channel a ton of times with donos, man. He's a good dude. He's definitely got a good heart. So I got a lot of love for 502. Jordan, life is good, man. Had a vacation last weekend in Florida. Had been a year since my last real vacation. Feeling better now, I bet. Got you a nice vacay. I can't even remember the last time I went on vacation. Actually, I do. It was the Smoky Mountains, but it was with my mom and the animals, so it wasn't like I could get like away to myself or anything like that. But I bet you enjoyed yourself, and I'm glad you're feeling good now. Oakland, Maryland Mountains. Okay, cool, cool. What's dude talking about? Hey, man, you never know what you're gonna get, man. It's like that thing, Forrest Gump. That's kind of how live streaming is, man. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get with the people that be popping up in here. I'm watching Jeju SK and Bayern replay right now. Didn't know they played in South Korea. Yeah, definitely. They Heung-min Son from Tottenham. He's like one of the better players, but they got a pretty decent national team. My last vacation was in, you went to Gatlinburg. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. Gatlinburg, that's like where my grandparents used to go like all the time. They used to bring us there. That's like where they have like that parade, right? And then you can go around to all the like different little stores and everything, and like the little tents and markets or everything. I'm trying to remember because I was a kid when this all happened. But like I know like my grandparents, when they were like this grandmother right here, like the one I always talk about, like that I have so much affinity for and got so much love for. Her and my Beulah and old Chuck Owings used to bring me to Gatlinburg all the time. Be cutting up like the little cantaloupe, making sandwiches, set up the whole thing, man. Let's see. Yeah, Koreans and Japanese. Yeah, they definitely play some football, some footy. Luca a la France. Jesus loves you. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying those kind words. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Adam? Matt, how you feeling about Vinny coming to Arsenal? Oh, really? Is that the talk? I mean, that's exactly what they need, is somebody on that left side. You know, they've tried it with Martinelli, they've tried it with Trossard, and Trossard's like good for like, I don't know, half a season. He's more of like a sub in and like score that winning goal when you need it, and you like come in at the 70th minute or something like that. But man, if they could get a guy like Vinny to fill, that's like one of the only spots that they're really missing. Even though I don't know, I'll tell you this, I think like people were giving Jokic a little bit too much slack because he had all those goals in the Portuguese league and it didn't transition into the Premier League. But like one season under his belt, and he still scored like a decent amount of goals. I think he's gonna have a hell of a season this coming one. I think he's gonna, a year under his belt, he's used to the Premier League now. I think he's gonna have a really good season. What's up, Jay? Matt, which one is it? Am I late? Are you early? What up, brother? Yeah, brother, I'm only 7 minutes in, man. You are right on time. Whether I was a half hour in, 45 minutes in, an hour in, I was about to end this motherfucker, you are right on time. Because it's always good to see you, cuz. That's my brother right there. Jay, I always appreciate you. Yeah, Gatlinburg, Tennessee is a nice tourist town. Yeah, and the Smoky Mountains and like going to like Dollywood and all that stuff, like that's the type of stuff that Tennessee is like where we would go visit all the time. Yeah, my grandparents love that. It's been almost 9 years now. They had all kinds of shit then. The first NFL football game is Thursday, the first preseason game. God damn, it's already coming up. That's so quick. Adam, thank you for what is that thing called again? The jamming. I want the jamming for you. We're jamming. And I hope you like jamming too. Appreciate you. Let me try. Sorry if I missed anybody. They have a badass aquarium. I don't know if I've ever been to the aquarium there. Truth Teller, welcome to the chat. I'm not sure what you said originally, but it's all good. We ain't tripping over no small shit. What is up, Matt? I am back. Electric Pigeon, it's good to see you. I appreciate you. Bob, man, no reason to fake the funk, man. You don't owe me nothing, but don't fake it. We were talking about that earlier, the word fake the funk, and how like that's an old school, right? Like, man, you ain't got to throw no ducats, you ain't got to come out your wallet for anything, but don't fake it now. Hello, I'm a new subscriber. Boom Slang, appreciate you, man. Thank you for subscribing. We are trying to get to 2K before the end of the year, so man, that helps a lot. Phantom Edits, can you say hi, Sean? What up, Sean? Welcome to the live stream, man. Appreciate you popping in. Let's see what you got going on. Damn, I could use a car that looks like that. That bad boy looks nice. What kind of car is that? Boom, as I enter the room. Boom. Thank you, Jay. Thank you again, Adam, for the jamming. All right, how do I say this name, my friend? Parth? I'm not trying to mess it up. I'm trying my best. Oh, did I miss Survival? Sorry. Welcome, brother. I almost missed you, man. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in, man. I almost missed you there for a second. I always see that Pablo Escobar comment. So we get a lot of them, man. You know, you live stream, people are gonna say you look like a lot of different things, whether good, bad, or whatever they want to say. But Pablo Escobar is number 2 answer. That is the number 2 answer. If you guys can get the number 1 answer, you get I don't know, you get a shout out, I guess. Mr. Ben, I don't even know who that is, but welcome Beyond Akash. Squid is back. Hey Bike Hank. Hey Bike Hank 22. What's going on? Appreciate you. Everybody check out Hey Bike Hank. Hey Bike Hank 22. We'll go ahead and pin this bad boy. We ain't got anybody pinned up yet. He came in showing love. Why not? Ned Flanders. I do get to Ned Flanders a little bit. Jesus Christ. But that's not in the top 5. Definitely not in the top 5. Do I have snakes where I live? I haven't. No, I really haven't encountered any snakes. Even though it's like really country and a lot of vegetation, I do not really see any snakes out here. All right, let's see. Jesus Christ. Stink Stifle Bill. Man, you look great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Man, the mustache, you know, it's crazy. I've gone the babyface route my entire life. Babyface assassin, but I decided to try something new. And I'll tell you what, man, I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I do get the small town cop kind of jokes or 70s porn star, but you know what? That's just what it is. That's par for the course. But I think it looks pretty decent on me, man. So are we hiding away so far from the house? We're just in the yard chilling, man. I mean, it's okay to like enjoy the outdoors, right? I mean, there's not much in it, you know. There ain't too much in it, man. We're just enjoying the sunlight, you know. I know people kind of get used to, you know, you should be in your house at all times and not touching any grass, you know. Us elderly, as I should say, I'm getting to be one of those older people. We kind of enjoy the outdoors a little bit. I have a great mustache too. You have a great mustache, Mr. Noah. We got to check out, man. We got to check out the mustache. We got to see your videos. Do you do any content or anything like that? If you cut the mustache into a toothbrush mustache, you would look kind of like a certain Austrian painter. He caused a bunch of problems in Germany. Yeah, right? I heard Poland didn't have a lot of love for him, like neither did France. But yeah, I know. I would say that's in the top 5 for sure. I definitely get that one a lot as well. That's definitely in the top 5. Nobody's got the top 1 yet, though. No one's got the top 1. Ghost Vantage. What's going on, Ghost Vantage? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you popping in, my friend. Let's see. Wait, I just clicked on the wrong person. I'm trying to check out your numbers here. Oh yeah, that's right. When they just hit the high button, you can't look at the channel. I bet. Says, can I poop? Hey, brother, man. These are not the questions you need to ask me. If you're feeling it in your bowels that you need to go drop a deuce, man, go ahead and handle business, man. Make sure to wash those hands. You know, get a nice little dry hands with the towel. Come back in and get chilling. But if you got to handle business, go do your thing. Hey, Becca, are you from Hayes' live stream? Marijuana grown by the sea. My wife asked me if I had some tape. I said no, but I have some pretty sticky gum. Damn, came in swinging with that one. What's going on with you, marijuana grown by the seed? You're not a pot smoker by chance? Stinkfist Bill, yeah, I remember you. I almost didn't recognize you at first. Yeah, are you from back in the day, like the DJ Matt streams? Because I know I get some people that haven't been in here in a while from when I used to do like the music request type streams. Hayes 419. I was in his stream earlier. Did you guys see the new haircut, man? Did you guys see the new cut for Hayes? He had me rolling, dude. I can't believe he did that, but that shit was funny. And, you know, I was trying to get his attention. I didn't realize, you know, and I know this happens sometimes, and I felt like an idiot, of course, at the end. But I was at the, like, when you go in there, sometimes it puts you at the beginning of the stream. I'm trying to say what up, and I'm like, damn, like, man, usually when I come in, it's straight up, like, love, and everything's all good. And then all of a sudden, finally, somebody typed in the chat, like, yo, Matt, you know, you're at the beginning, brother. I've said hi to you like fucking 7 times. Like, oh, my bad, my bag. Omni Goon, what's going on with you? Appreciate you popping in. All right, let's see. Yup, 419. Tough guy X. What was for lunch today? A couple avocados. I've been having an issue with my stomach, so haven't been. No, a couple avocados and a peach. That's what we've eaten today so far. You're the managing mod up there in Haystream? I didn't know that. Okay. I got a standard mod, you know. I got a standard mod. I got a little pole around there, but I don't throw that kind of weight around there. I didn't know you had that managing mod over there. I've actually collabed with Hayes on this channel. It's in the discography Boom Slang, you are funny, Mr. Noah. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Sophie Vibes. Hello, ma'am. Damn. Hit me with the ma'am. Sophie, come on now. Let's not be like that. I see you got you a little something going on your channel. 600 subscribers. Congratulations on the 600. Brother definitely needs to blow up that profile picture. I better chill. I better chill. We're gonna need ID in the club. All right, let's see. Young Jay Leno. I get that one a lot as well. Kill the Batman for sure. Seagrab, what's going on with you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, it's good to see you, brother. I appreciate you. We got to get you back affiliated. We gotta get you back. Obviously, you know the vibes, man. You know how it is. I don't ask you guys to moderate. I don't want you worried about what anybody's saying in the chat. As you can tell, I can conduct myself. I ain't tripping over no small comments or anything. So don't worry about moderating. It's just getting you affiliated, making you back a part of the crew. So let me go ahead and hit you up. Boom, boom. Rise. That's Sir C. Grab House Noah. Welcome back to the Ark, my friend. Sam, what's going on? I was just watching your live stream for a little bit, Sam. It's good to see you. I see you're doing a little arts and crafts, making those cards. Sam knows how to work it with the arts and crafts. Sam has collabed with me on my channel. Me and Jay are going to get that collab going soon. We were just having some technical difficulty, but we'll be all good. Reading demonstration 1 and 3, Americans can't read. Is that what it is, Harry Potter? Harry Potter saying we can't read up in here. Hi, Jay. The haircut is what up? Yeah, the slice is, slice ain't too bad. What's up, Tiny Lion Gaming? My fellow cat lover. Appreciate you. Busy, been working, having to. No, it's all good, man. You guys don't ever have to apologize for not being here. Life happens, man. You guys got stuff going on. Whenever I see you, you're welcome with open arms, man. I'm just happy to see you guys when I do. Let's see. We got Allie. Hi, bro. Now in my country clock, it's 1 a.m. It is 5 p.m. here. 5 p.m. here. Man, you gotta get some sleep. It's getting a little late over there. Get you some sleep. I don't want you to be all tired, staying up watching my dumbass talk for a while. Hi, bro. Now in my let's see. All right, sorry, already read that one. We got Cuban Olive. Jesus loves you, King. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Midnight, where you're at, Boom Slang? Where you at? Like you over in like Southeast Asia? What if it's cause I accidentally filled my britches? All right, I got to go back to what our original conversation was, because I don't feel like I'm with it. I don't feel like I'm with this conversation right now. All right, there was no like prior conversation, so I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what we're referring to, my friend. Here in Turkey, bro, I love this life. Nice. You look so nice. Well, thank you. Galthan, am I saying your name properly? Hopefully. I like to say your guy's name properly and pronounce it, because, you know, it's a respect thing, right? You want people to say your name right. Dude, you look just like my husband's girlfriend. Nice, online user. That's awesome. Do you use alcohol? No, not anymore. I'm a former addict of many years. I don't touch anything these days, but no, we don't get our drink on, we don't get our smoke on, but I don't tell you guys how to live your life. All I do is tell you what it did for me and how it affected my life and how it didn't work for me. But no, I don't tell you guys how to live your life. Hey, so do you only date white guys? Okay, so he's trying pretty hard. Let's see, getting your jokes off, fam. There you go. Hey, but we ain't tripping about it. The ABC jokes sometimes can be funny. Favorite type of pancake? Syrup? Are we talking about? Give me just some regular like butter flavor syrup. Shout out to Germany. Obviously, there's some German blood in this brother right here, going through my old man's side and his father, so my grandfather. What's the topic for today? We don't really got a topic in hand. Basically, you guys kind of drive the narrative of the stream. Chat interaction. I will tell some stories if it starts to like slow down, or if something like pops into my head that I relate with or makes me remember a time in my life. My snake pooped and it was stinky. Damn. Yes, you said my name very well. Great stuff. Oh, it's great, man. See, that makes me feel better. Mario is the number 3 answer, Kevin. Kevin, we guys are close, man. We haven't got the number 1 answer yet to who I look like. But you guys have got number 2, and you guys got number 3. You guys got like number 5, so we're just missing what, like 4 and 1. Oh, but shout out to Kevin. Sorry, online user. I got a feeling I'm dealing with somebody like that got their like Game Boy taken away or something. I don't know what's going on with my man right there. Or I don't think we're dealing with an adult, if we're being honest. Is that an Animal Corral? What's going on, Let's Mo? How you been, man? Appreciate you. Shout out to Canada. Thank you for coming in, me. Yeah, we got a few people that come in here from Canada. My good friend Mark. My good friend Mark comes in here and always shows love, and good friend of ours, part of our community. You're part German as well? Luigi? Well, Luigi's like, you know what? It's kind of like Luigi and Mario I kind of mix together because they're pretty much like look exactly the same, you know what I'm saying? You from the Mario Bros? You got me, man. Hey, it's the Mario. All right, I better get a like for doing that. I'm sure you look like Chester A. Arthur. Now that one I have not got before. That's definitely a first. That's definitely a first. I have not got the Chester A. Arthur one before. Let me get us something to drink here real quick. But yeah, man. See, I got, like I keep saying, I got to get my own like handkerchief. And every time I take a drink of something now, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to having that because it's like I said, I was the baby-faced assassin for a long time. Now I'm dealing with like stuff just sticking on my mustache, a little flavor saver, right? But for sure. But yeah, man, if you guys are feeling the vibe, man, you want to help me get to 2K before the end of the year. If you're not like sure, go check out some of my other videos and see if you like it. Hit that subscribe. If not, it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time. I just figured it out. The #1 lookalike for Biggie Small. Biggie Small. Oh, the Notorious B.I.G. because of my lazy eye. That is not the #1 answer, but Nick Offerman, no, it's not Nick Offerman either. Maybe that's absurd, but I think I'm right on the money. I'll tell you what, man. So I just told you guys, right? I had a substance issue problem for many years, right? If you guys want to know what my drug of choice was, opiates. I was a big fan of the opiates. And if you want me to get into the story and history, if somebody hasn't already heard it, I will tell you. But if no one asks, I'm just going to skip right past that. So I'm in rehab and they're doing karaoke. And, you know, I'm not really afraid to get in front of a crowd and, you know, kind of put myself out there. I just always had one of those type of personalities. But you know, I see people go up there and some did decent, some did all right. But, you know, the fact that they had, you know, the guts to do it, you know, is commendable and is that, you know, is admirable. But I go ahead and I'm like, put on Notorious B.I.G. Big Papa. And that was one of my favorite songs growing up, you know. 96 rap, you know, 90s, mid-90s rap, that's like my era right there. That's my time of growing up. Those are my formative years. So I knew every word to Big Papa, man. I got up there, man, rocked the house. Yes, we are talking about a little room for rehab and a bunch of fucking addicts, right? But your boy did rock the house. And I remember, man, I got off there and people were like clapping, and a couple people, you know, of course, a few of the brothers came over and was like, man, you know, giving me the hug and everything. I'll tell you what, man, it did feel good, you know, even though it wasn't like I was rocking like the House of Blues or nothing like that, or no like big concert, but for a little old Matt or whatever it is, man, it was a nice moment, man. It was a nice moment. All right, let's see. I'm looking at you next to a pic of Chester and definitely look like you just need the chops, the mutton chops. Get those mutton chops going. I would get absolutely ripped out of my mind on opiates and develop a lazy eye all the time. Dude, you know, hey, what's up, Trey? Trey Money in the mother effing house. I'll tell you what, like some people can get away with it, right? Getting high and trying to go around like, you know, the circle of people. Me, man, like there used to be a joke between me and my friends and like the people that I got high with. Like they called it like what would they say? It was like, oh, the Matt High face. They would call it the Matt High face because like my eyes would like completely droop. My like face would completely sink in. I would just be and I would think I look fine too, right? Those drugs will trick you and think you're okay. Like I go in front of everybody just sitting there talking, thinking I'm fine. Like, yeah, what's up, everybody, man? Just chilling, just having a conversation. They're looking at me like, bro, Like, are you okay? Like, you look absolutely zooted right now. You know, I would think I look perfectly fine. I remember one time I was arguing with somebody. I'm like, dude, you're just over exaggerating. I don't look that high. Finally, they're like, all right, you know, they're like, you don't think you look fucked up? They took their phone and started recording it. And they're like, you know what? I'm not going to show this to you today, but I'm going to send it to you tomorrow. I'm going to send it to you in the morning, and you can see what I'm saying. And all right, so they did. And I remember watching that video. I was like, oof. Like, he's kind of got a point there. Well, he might have a little bit of a point there. Yeah, I do look absolutely zooted. So there's no getting away with it for me, man. Like, if I was to try to like sneak high and get on this, like, you guys would see it within seconds. You guys would be like, whoa, something looks a little different in Matt today. But let's see. Anyways, not the karaoke. Yeah, the karaoke. I got down, man, with the Biggie Smalls. Back now, I was showing Keys some love. His attitude has changed heaps. In a good way? Hopefully, man. I like Keys. Keys from overseas. Cost a brother 200 G's. I'm a street commando. Nino, for example. Always, every time I say that name, I have to say it. Hey, Bike Hank, are you still here, brother? We got you pinned up in this bad boy, trying to get you some subs. How many subs did you even have at the beginning of this? I gotta go all the way back. I don't even know. I'm not going to go all the way back. We'll find someone else to pin that's still here. Who's trying to get some subs up in this bad boy? Who's trying to at least get shouted out? I can't promise subs, right? I can't make nobody hit the button, but I can do the shout out. There's only a few things I can promise, right, in this live stream. You come in here and you say a comment, I'm going to interact with you. I'm not going to hit you with no, like, under the breath, like, type bullshit, or, like, just skip over you like you ain't shit. Like, you know, every time you guys come in here and you say something and talk to me, if I miss something and somebody brings it to my attention, I will take the time to go find it to make sure we are on level terms, because, like, you take the time to come in and chat with me and share your life, share your struggles, share whatever you're going through. I deserve the respect back to you to interact and acknowledge, you know, the fact that you said something to me. But anyways, but get a little bit of drink of soda. Bro, you know Rocky type of alcohol? I do not know what type of alcohol that is. I have no idea what Rocky type of alcohol is. Hit me with the knowledge. Tell me what it's about. It's Turkish alcohol. So, like, is it its own, like, thing? Like, you know, you got, like, bourbon, you got vodka, you got wine and everything. Is, like, is Rocky, like, its own kind of, like, form of alcohol in that fashion? Or is it, like, a type of bourbon, you know, gin, vodka? Because I've never in my life heard of it, but I'm guessing it'll get you faded. There's a girl that comes in here, I won't, like, put her on blast and say her name, but she says, like, her boyfriend has a little bit of a drinking problem, and she's like, but he only has a couple beers. I'm like, well, what kind of beers does he drink? She's like, Steel Reserve. I'm like, that's more than a couple beers. Like, those bad boys are, like, really strong. I remember back in the day drinking one of those Steel Reserves, and that does not go down smoothly. But, like, after one, you were already like ready to rock and roll. Those bad boys would have you faded. That's inside is Asinine. That's different taste from others alcohol, bro. That's, I can't understand what you're saying. That's inside is Asinine. That's different. I can't understand what you're saying on that one. Yeah, I was just asking about it and just trying to get some information. But I can't tell if that was like disrespect or... What's up, Lucille? I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it as well, you know. What's up, football kid? It's good to see you. Appreciate you, man. It's always good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I didn't know, like, yeah, I felt like sometimes you feel like somebody throws like the bait on you, and if you get it wrong, they're like, oh, I got me a fish right here. I got me somebody to go like disrespect. Like, damn, I'm only asking you to be educated. I'm only asking for the information here. I'm not acting like I know something. The point was that I didn't know, and I was asking to be informed. Like, did you just say what I said was asinine? Going back to the UK on the 8th. Well, man, have safe travels, man. Hopefully, you guys get back all good, and hopefully you had a wonderful vacation. What's up, Ari's World? Chris, what's going on? Boom, made it to that second month of the membership. You got the Harry badge by you. Guys, for those that don't know, man, the most wholesome person on YouTube, man, the place to go network. Great channel, man. Great people over there. Wednesdays and Sundays, 5:30 Central Standard Time. It's in his I told him to put in his bio. I was like, we got to know when you go on, man. Make sure to put that bad boy in your bio. It's there now. But yeah, Chris is good people, man. I got a lot of love for my boy Chris. The big Hourglass. What's up, Hourglass? What's going on, man? It's good to see you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for popping in and spending a little time with me, man. It's good to see you for sure. Jay saying what up to Ari's. Yeah, and I didn't even mean to get on the wrong foot with you, Ali, but I feel like something went I think we went awry in our conversation here, and I was kind of like not understanding like how he could be coming at me in that certain way when I'm asking for the information. No, that's all, man. That's all. Like, I never mean any disrespect. I'll tell you what, man, I'm probably one of the most respectful channels on here. But like when the energy shifts, I can feel it. I can feel it. Sorry, I can't type. Sorry, I don't have the sound. I'm at an event. It's all good. Matt, how did YouTube let you do lives? Well, I think the biggest thing that you're running into is your age. So I think you're under 16, right? And I believe for you to be able to do like adult YouTube, you have to be 16 or over. So I don't know, like that might be like the one thing that you're running into. For you to do like YouTube adult lives, you would have like have to have like a parent with you, like in the frame. Like that kid Cruz, Smarty Smiths, that has like 6,000 subs, and he'll come in here, like he'll do YouTube lives, but his dad will be sitting there with him, and he'll be like reading the chat with him. So that's kind of how he does it. So I mean, there's ways to get around it, but as far as like talking to YouTube and how to like get to that information, just I don't know, like kind of I would just look it up and see like what they say as far as Google or YouTube in it. You look like yeah, I get that one a lot, my friend. I definitely get that one a lot. I cannot say that you're the first one to ever say that. Oh, I'm seeing the chat history. Never mind. All right, never mind. Oh, gotta go, bud. All right, Chris, have a good one, brother. Always good to see you. Appreciate you popping in, man. And have fun at the event. Yeah, brother, I seen your chat history. So, hey, guys, if you guys want to get a feeling of what we're working with. So this ain't somebody that's just coming in here for the first time and had this kind of like, oh shit, I don't like this guy all of a sudden. We'll get a little history here. Grow a real mustache. He glows. Shave the stash. He looks like Hitler. So lose the stash. So that's all he is. That's all he has to offer, is to come in here and say that, like, brother, what's going on with your life? How you doing? You want to have a real conversation? Still sweating in 2026, clown? Sports. So when heat hits you, like the sun directly on you, so your body's natural way to like of cooling itself is you start to perspire. It's called sweat. So yeah, that's kind of what goes on with that. Okay, and we could get a little history here. If you guys want to get a little history on sports, are you trans? So are you trans twice? Damn, he used the same thing in multiple chats back to back. No way, we don't got an unoriginal, absolute, just has nothing of thought or intellect to actually add to the fucking chat. No, there's no fucking way you're that big of an idiot. No way. You didn't just fucking knock your head on the way into the chat, did you, my friend? God damn, dude. You ever see, like, watch those fucking pumps where they, like, start to hit the balloon and the thing starts to go, whoop, pop? God damn. That fucking head gets any bigger, that motherfucker's just gonna explode into the atmosphere. Got this. You could probably fucking dribble sports fucking dumb fucking big-headed motherfucking ass like a basketball. Just like, God damn, Kobe. Anyway. Oh shit, man. Don't turn it into one of those. Don't turn it into one of those streams again, man. Come on now. Come on, I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be cool now, man. I'm trying to be cool. Oh, Kobe didn't sweat in the heat? You're saying Kobe just never sweat in the heat? That's a good comeback, my friend. Kobe didn't sweat in the heat. Motherfucker, please help me out. Guys, Golden, what is up, my friend? It is good to see you. But hit me with some real trolls. God damn, man. You guys got to hit me with some real helicopter heat. Now you're talking about how the way he died? Now you're disrespecting Kobe and the way he died? Oh, okay. All right. Wah, wah, wah. You have failed your pre-K troll form. Like, hey, you know, like they could try to like so you got to fill out these forms now to become a troll, you know, so you can get to like level 1 or, you know, just kind of get started. Sports filled out his form. They're like, all right, give us a little bit of your trollage, you know, let's see what you're working with. So we'll give you a live stream, we'll set up the stage, we'll give you something to like say, and we'll see what you got. They're like, you're sweating? They're like, all right, well, maybe it's just he's not ready, you know. We'll give him a little time and try to like let him just kind of ease into it, you know, just like ease into the troll. So then the second one is like, well, Kobe didn't sweat when it was hot out. Ah, damn, yeah, man. We usually pass everybody, man. It's just like, it don't matter what you say. We just give you the contract and let you become a troll. But when you get some dumb motherfuckers like this, you know, they just say, what can we do? We can't help you. We can't help you, man. Maybe kids YouTube is for you. You know why it would work for your trollage? Because they don't have a comment section. So you don't have to worry about coming up with anything slick. All right, anyways, man, let's get back to talking about some real stuff. Anyways, man, where's the fellow with the pizza? I've been waiting on my pizza for a long time, man. He told me he was gonna troll me with a pizza man coming here and dropping off some pizza on me, but still hasn't happened. One of these days, man, one of these days he'll come through. I told him I want sausage on that bad boy. I want that za well done. I want that bad boy well done. And yeah, just come with it. Just come with it. Pentagon Pizza station is at Dokkan 2. Do 20 push-ups. Last time I did those with Chaos in the stream, man, I was done for a week. Y'all didn't see me for a week. And it was, I mean, obviously it wasn't that, but man, I was sore than a motherfucker from that. I was sore. I was sore. Matt, where I'm at, it's 104 degrees, but in English, that's 40 degrees. Yeah, it's like 85, 86 right here, but I got the sun just straight beaming on me. But I got a nice tan going. I mean, God forbid I sweat a little bit. Ooh, don't sweat. I used to order a pizza yesterday after a long time, and damn the extra fees they charge for delivery plus tip. It's not even worth it. Isaac, man, nothing's worth it these days. Honestly, they are, and like not only has the quality gotten worse and worse as far as like the ingredients go, and you know, the way they're just cutting corners and getting like the lettuce and the cheese, you know, from cheaper spots. But the price too. It's like if the price is going to go up, then the quality's got to at least maintain or go with it. But you're going to give me worse food? and charge me more. Like, but people do it because it's easy, right? You don't have to go cook a meal. You can just sit there and pick up the phone or order it on your app or whatever. So it's made it easy for people, man. But yeah, I still had the chair moment say when I was feeling down, it brings me right back. Yeah, the chair situation. That was a good one, man. That was my most commented on short. So yeah. Hey, sports, man, go ahead and get your jokes off. But I think we've already, I think the greatest already came in, my friend, on the W or the L on that one. I mean, you go ahead and get your jokes in, and that's fine. Like, we can all go, fucking have to go snort a line after reading your jokes. You know, they bore us so fucking much. But damn, Ryder, you roasted me too. It ain't even that much sweat, man. It's just straight up in the sun. Let's see. Matt, question. When I came to America, did everyone ask for a trip? And if I didn't, give me a... Wait, what did you say? Matt, question. Where I came to America, did everyone ask for a tip? And I didn't give me a cold look like I just killed the whole bloody... Well, it is a tipping culture. It definitely is a tipping culture. So... that's just kind of how it's been, you know, since, I don't know, America's been in business. So yeah, they probably did give you a dirty look, because even if you just give them a buck or two, like, they do kind of expect something. You know, they definitely do expect something. The 30 burger, Funky K, what's going on with you, man? We got the World Series of Poker champ here. Funky K beginning his stream on. We go ahead and pin you right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pin you and show you some love, man. Boom. Wow, that's an amazing area where you live. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's we got a lot of area here, so it makes it pretty cool. And you know what's the best for it, though, honestly? For the dogs. You know, it gives them a place to just kind of go do their own thing. It's not like when I lived in the city, and I remember I had to walk my dog Maggie, and she's sitting here just pulling me on the damn leash. Like, that dog, no matter how long I had her and would walk her every day, she never like got used to being on the leash. Like, just drove me insane. But yeah, it's nice for the animals, for the, you know, just have some freedom out here. And you know, my cat Harry comes and goes as he pleases. My cat Kitty, who used to be a stray, she won't leave that deck because she ain't trying to leave the good life. So she'll come outside on the deck, but she ain't going any further than that. What up, Funky Kyle? Yo, cuz Kyle, vegans are not eating bacon in Gaza. Hey, Golden, oh, cuz that head looking a little oily, hence why I assume you did some work. Yeah, well, the sun was beaming straight there on my head with the, yeah, so, I mean, now it don't look so bad, a little bit, but it's not like I'm juicing with it. It's crazy, Google can't even spell properly. Dude, I was having a struggle earlier in H's stream. Every time I was trying to type something, like, and I wouldn't look before, like, to edit it, you know, I would just think I was good, and I would click, and I'd be like, God damn. I'm like, every time I type something, it's coming out wrong. I was getting frustrated. My dad ended up giving a guy 100 because he wouldn't let us leave. Wait, he was holding you guys a hostage on a tip like that? Now that don't usually happen. I remember I've seen like the TV show where like the bellhop's doing the What's going on, Keon? Joseph. What's going on, Joseph? Fachina. Long time. Do it. Leland, what's up, man? What's up with you, Leland? It's good to see you. 1,230 subscribers, man. Good for you, man. Your channel's on fire. I forgot to check where Jay and Kyle and all you guys are at. I always like to see where you guys are at. Kyle on the road to 200. Jay just celebrated 300. Congratulations. I didn't even know you hit that milestone, man. Good for you. That's awesome, man. Over here in England, if you tip someone, you get praised for 3 weeks. If it's just a penny, because it's like not done so long. I just wrapped up a stream as soon as you started the stream, so I had to come over and see it. Right, I appreciate that. I didn't know. All right, I got to make sure to hit your notifications. So all right, I'll take the screenshot, even though like I didn't look at my screenshots from the last stream, because as soon as I got done with my stream, I had to go run some errands. Then I had to start cooking dinner for my mom and the animals, and then it was time for my next stream. That's why I really, honestly, I think I need to start just doing 1 stream a day. I just think 2 streams is too much. I feel like maybe I've just been trying to make up for lost time, you know, because I just wasn't streaming for a week. So like, I think maybe I've just been over streaming trying to make up for that lost time. But I got to get it down to just one stream. One stream is plenty. That's plenty. Rather, I do the same thing. I end my stream when Matt jumps on because all my chat from his live anyway. Hey, hopefully I'm not stealing nobody's people, man. I definitely don't want to be doing that. Let's see. I keep getting to 1.24 subs and I keep losing subs. YouTube will try to like deny it. Well, not that I'm asking them, but like I'll be asking like Google or ChatGPT. I'm like, why does it seem like every time I get to like a milestone, like I lose subs, like it's harder to get there? And they like say it's like this big myth, but I've noticed it every time, man. I've noticed it every time. Who's the guy behind you? What's going on, Randy Thomas? No, I did that on purpose, Ryder. I took a screenshot for you to remember to subscribe to you to hit your notifications. That was all intentional for you, my friend. If you see H soon, please tell him I'm gonna get my mates to sub, and I already have with you. No, definitely, for sure. That's love, football kid. I appreciate that, man. Because nah, never mind. Matt, can I picture you at I could picture you at Streamer University, man. I watched some of that content, Isaac. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that, man. Some of those people are straight clowning over there. I feel like I'd be like, because I feel obviously they're doing it for content, right? They're doing it to bring attention, create drama, some kind of chaos, because people love that stuff. You know, people follow the chaos. But man, I feel like I'd get clipped snapping off on somebody. I think I'm a nice guy. I really do. I do think I'm a nice guy. But when it comes to the come down, like, you know, if I feel disrespect, you know, if I feel like there's disrespect coming my way, like, yeah, I might throw a little back. I might throw a little back. Streamer University's a hell no for you. I don't think I have enough subs to even qualify, though. Like, I wonder what, like, the minimum amount of subscribers you had to have to like get accepted to that. I don't know. I didn't really watch like how they picked the people for it. Stash Cash said that he got accepted, but for some reason he couldn't do it. I didn't really get the whole reasoning why, but he said he got accepted to do it, and he had like 2,000 something at the time. Oh, Matt, what up, Agent Smith? Oh, Matt, it's my 16th B-Day in 2 days. You're turning 16 in 2 days, man. Congratulations, football kid. Getting into those formative years, man. 16, I'm thinking of back to that age, yeah. Don't do what I did, though, for sure, man. But you're a good kid, though, man. You're a good kid with a good head on your shoulders, so you're going to do well. Everything, you always been respectful and always got good things to say, so, man, you're good people. Bro, how the F do you get people in your lives? Like, I get 0, bro. Leland, just, I don't know, man. Just keep streaming, keep networking, promotion, you know, put some, do some thumbnails, just like promote, do some YouTube shorts talking about, hey, I'm going to go live, all that stuff. I can see you drinking your Dr. Pepper, capping on everyone. What's up, beautiful girl? Appreciate you popping in. Back for a minute. Hi, Micah. Welcome back, Chris. Welcome back, Ari's World. Hi, Chris. Take advantage of a vertical stream on YouTube because there are so many people doom scrolling YouTube shorts, so they'll stumble onto a vertical stream. I thought about doing like the dual streaming on TikTok, but I would want to have like a second device to do that. I start online school in 2 days. Online school? Well, like, what grade are you going into? See, here's the thing. Like, it's good that there is that online schooling because it makes it easier for you to just get straight to like what you have to do. The problem for me, and this is just me, like I need a teacher to be there, like absolutely bringing me through, you know, the information. Like, well, the thing with online schooling, it's all on you. You have to be prevalent, and you have to be make sure that you're going through everything and really putting it all on yourself. Like when there's a teacher right there that's kind of like walking you through how to figure the stuff out. That was the best way for me to learn. But like, I don't know what your situation is, so maybe there's a reason why you're doing it that way. But cool girl, I'm in a flight academy with British Airways in Ryanair, and I used to be TA United. We are at National Night Out. That's right. You said you guys are out hanging out, and you're out with the family, man. That's See, that's the stuff I missed, man. I wish I had stuff like that going on. I would love to be out doing something like that. Hi, Jay. I go live on my phone, and no one joins and even sees my live. I'm trying to think if maybe I don't got notifications on, Leland, because I don't like see you on there. And I'm doom scrolling, and like I'm subscribed to you. I would have sworn that I've got notifications on, but I'll have to, here, let me take a picture real quick and do a little screenshot. Let me try to remember to make sure I hit notifications for you. You're going to 11th grade. So, all right. So you're going into your junior year of high school, and you're doing it all online. Well, I don't know the whole situation, so I won't keep on like talking about why I hopefully everything goes well, man. Good luck in school and everything, man. Hopefully you get your good grades and, you know, do all that good stuff. I'm always lurking your lives, Lee, dropping love. Oh man, in 2 years I do my first official flight from Chicago to Florida. Oh, really? So you're actually going to be a pilot? So to do my official flight from Chicago to Florida next year, and I can take 5 people with me. So I'm gonna take my mom, my dad, a mate, and I don't know who else. I mean, there's somebody that lives close to Chicago. No, but you'd have to bring me back, though, is the problem. But, well, no. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe that person could be this guy. Let's see. If you got a lot of interesting stuff to say, don't see many intelligent people. You got a lot of interesting stuff to say. Don't see many intelligent people doing live streams. Well, I appreciate it, Boomslang. I mean, I just talk about like just my life and things that I've learned through it. You know, I just try to be me and all my glory. Talk about all my regrets. There's a lot of life regrets. You know, that's mostly kind of what my channel is built on, is the things I wish I would have done and the things I wish I didn't. But you know, in that is some wisdom, and maybe a few people can learn from it and not make the same mistakes, hopefully. You know, if only one person could say, you know what, Matt's a 40-year-old man taking care of his mom, which might be a good thing, but he kind of put him in that situation where that's what's going on. You know, doesn't have any kids, you know, like, maybe I shouldn't take this pill, you know, maybe I shouldn't smoke this, whatever, you know, maybe I shouldn't snort this, you know, because it could turn into something bad where it's a decade and a half, you know, roller coaster, in which it became for me, you know, and hopefully maybe it can help a few people. I don't know. Like I say, all I can say is what didn't work for me. I don't want to tell people what to do or what not to do. I don't like when people tell people how to live their lives, because like until you walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, you don't know really what's going on with them and why they make their decisions. But yeah, man, that's all that is. Let's see. Yeah, I could do a return flight 3 weeks later, so I could. Yeah, I guess I probably couldn't though, because of the caretaker thing is the only thing with my Dukes. Damn straight mad at OG in life and in the YouTube streets. Jay Biggs, that's my brother right there, man. I appreciate you. Golden. Keon with the like on the live too. We got all kinds of love going on right now. I would never tell somebody what to do. And that's a good thing, beautiful girl. I think there's no problem to tell people like what didn't work for us, right? Hey, I did this. This was the results. You guys can kind of judge for yourself and if those results were good. But yeah, as far as telling somebody, I can maybe, if somebody asks me like, hey, what do you think about this? I could say, in my opinion, from my standpoint, from my frame of reference, this is what I think about it. But I never want it to come off sounding like, oh, you should do this or that, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't like to be told what to do, and I get that. Harry, my Southampton fan, what's up, brother? Brother, it's time to get you, we got to get you affiliated. You've been around you've been around the ARC for a while. All right, you know the deal, right? You know the deal. I ain't asking you to moderate. I ain't asking you to worry about what anybody says in the comments. Trust me, Matt can handle it. We're just getting you affiliated and having you become a part of the ARC, my friend, a part of the family. Rise, Esther Harry of House Noah. Welcome to the ARC. Let's see. I just took a bunch of Adderall to clean the house, which was so bad I could have lost kids. I mean, I definitely know what that Adderall will get you cleaning for sure. There's no doubt about that. It's that come down though, and like when you don't sleep, because it's like impossible to sleep that night. And then what happens when you don't sleep? You get irritated real easy, right? You get angry. I remember one time I like left here. It was a couple years back. Honestly, this wasn't that long ago. It was like 2 years ago. I went and hung out with one of my brothers, and we took some ads, and we were playing poker all night. I didn't sleep the whole night, and I came home and, you know, got into a big argument with my mom. I remember throwing a lamp. But like I got so pissed off about something she said, I took a lamp and just threw it through the like side of the house, you know, the wall, and just broke it. And I remember she was like fuming, man, like what in God's earth is wrong with you? I was just like, my nerves were absolutely shot from, you know, all my receptors being filled, you know, with all that, you know, amphetamines all night, and feeling all great and playing poker, and then all of a sudden go for not sleeping and come home and try to have to deal with someone that usually you can deal with. Well, now I can't deal with you because I got no sleep and I'm irritated, and now I'm acting out of pocket. I meant I can get you a free ticket back because I got all the ready to. Oh, really? Well, we might have to talk about that, my friend. You got a good point there. I appreciate it. 817 Southern Girl. What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you. What's going on, Zebra? Yeah, Noah's Ark. That's what it is, man. We got the Noah's Ark for sure. Boom slang. Blue Line 6 Mustache Rides. Let me make an offer if the price is right. Let's see. King Records. What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you popping in. Bro, no, I'm going to London tomorrow because I've got a gig in the Gibson garage, and I've got to be up hell early. Wish me luck, brother. Love your stuff. Hey, best of luck, man. So what kind of gig we got going on? So it's a Gibson garage. I'm going to London because I've got a gig. So I'm guessing some kind of like you're in a band, I guess is what I'm getting from this. You're in a band and you guys are going to play a gig in the Gibson garage. So good luck, man. And definitely like send some clips if you got anything, and just let us know what's going on with it. Best live stream ever. Randy Thompson, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the comments. Seriously, like I don't take any of this stuff for granted, because like, you know, when I started like hitting that live button, like I had nobody pop in. Like I thought that's how it was going to be forever. You know, I really didn't think like I could really get anything going, because you just don't know. And that's why I tell people like that just start streaming, you know, there are the dog days of streaming. You have to get your name out there a little bit. I promise, let's see, yes. Damn, that sun is beaming now behind me. I gotta hide from the sun. It's like looking for me. It's got like a radar gun on me. I'm gonna try to hide away from this damn thing, man. Now I am sweating. I could feel the sweat coming in. That sun was like straight up just on my back. I promise I'll eat, drink, and sleep. I know the bad side all too well. Yeah, Maxwell. So you know it. Yeah, you know what's going on. I heard you love classic rock. Oh, classic rock is the best, for sure. If you watch a lot of my YouTube shorts, like that I do with my animals, it's a lot of classical rock music. That, I mean, music back in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, that's like the best era for me. You know, and I don't like to be that guy. You know, because I hated when like the older generation would hate on like my generation's like stuff that we were into. You know, I just thought it was just older people being older people and just hating. And I think that stuff is kind of natural. People like what they saw or heard in their formative years, right? That only makes sense. But I'll tell you what, man, some of this new music, just like there's like almost no soul to it, right? Like people used to make music and like you could feel what they were saying. You could feel the emotion, you know, and what they were trying to. I mean, I ain't trying to go on a whole tangent here, but I don't know. Music just doesn't seem to be the same anymore. And I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like Unc, right? I don't want to be Unc over here talking about these damn kids or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Oh, Matt, my granddad did a live with his model trains, and everybody bullied him in the chat for liking trains at 79. Well, those people aren't worth being in his live stream. It ain't worth his knowledge and his time. Because, I mean, that type of stuff is cool, man. Like my cousin, rest in peace, my Uncle Scott, but he had this old train set from the 50s, man. And, like, when we would go over to his house and he would take it out the box very carefully, you know, because he'd had this thing forever, like, we would be, like, in amazement. Like, that's a really cool collectible to have. You know, so yeah, people need to chill sometimes. People need to worry about themselves more than they need to worry about what other people are doing, right? Check yourselves before we want to start checking other people. Yes, you do have an Insta, so I can DM them for you, brother. Definitely, yeah, I do got Instagram. Yeah, football kid, I'm sorry that happened, man. I'm so sorry. Content is by far better than anything else on the scene. Randy, I do really appreciate it for sure, man. I try my best. I definitely try my best. Man, I would love to be a member. I just can't. Hey, man, do not worry about that stuff, man. You do not need to be a member. You got me right here. I'm talking with you. You don't need to be the members only. I just give, since I do get members and people that support the channel, I like to make sure that I do make videos and talk about other stuff in my life that maybe might be a little too tough to share on the live stream, but it's not a big deal, man. Don't even trip about it. Boom. Let's see. Preggers, Oreo, love your vibes, dude. Every time you pop up when I'm scrolling, you're so chill and happy. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. And welcome in. I appreciate you saying those kind words, man, because you get a lot of the other stuff sometimes, and like that stuff like is not to be taken for granted, guys. When we talk about like these people coming in and and it sucks that they bullied your grandfather like that. That's BS that they did that. But we also get people like this that come in and uplift us. And that's what we really do want to do to the best of our ability, is like when we can uplift each other and make sure we got some positive vibes and try to do the best that we can. I agree that it's not a lot of soul in today's music. That's why I went back to the 60s and 70s. Yeah, when I'm listening to music, it's always something from back in the day. What's up, BMG? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Maxwell, I love having a friend I can be totally honest with and knows it's rare, but it was the only way for me to accomplish the task. I cleaned over 100 beer cans and 50 pack beers and boxes. Yeah, Maxwell, I totally get it, man. Like, the thing, like, I'll be 100 with you guys. Like, I'm the only person that can take care of this household. My mom just is not at an age where she can. And like, people are like sometimes like, hey, give us a tour of your house, and I could never in a million years do that right now because I just don't got it up to snuff, man. I just don't got the energy, and I could sit here and make excuses, and I'm about to. My blood work was horrible, and there's like, I have very little energy levels, but still, if I was at a job, if I was at a job paying me 15 an hour, and the job was to clean this house from 9 to 5, I would be doing it, right? Whether I felt like shit or not, right? I'd be doing it. So, I mean, in the sense, I should be treating it like a job because I am actually getting paid to do it. But, I just, I don't have it up to where I would like it. And to kind of finish the point that you started with taking the Adderall, trust me, I got about a year now, like clean from like the street drugs, right? We're talking like the heroin, the crack, and all the like the crazy stuff. I'm not gonna say I haven't taken like a Xanny or something like that, but with like with bad anxiety, like my mom has Xanax, she'll give me one of those 0.25s if I'm really struggling. But as far as like going to Chicago, taking some dope or some cocaine or anything, we've been at about a year. But trust me, when I used to make those trips, the house would be spotless, absolutely spotless, because I'd be so like what would you call it, where it hits your receptors. My opiate receptors would be firing at all levels because I'd be filling them with all those drugs. I'd be flying through the house, getting everything cleaned up. So yeah, I get it. Trust me, I completely get it, man. The thought hits me sometimes like, man, I can get that house in top shape if I just made a run real quick. Matt, are you AI? Maybe I might be AI. You never know. And I mean, who really knows at the end of the day? Matt, what I don't get is when I went into Cozy Cupcakes live once, and now I'm a member. I don't know if I got gifted. Yeah, if you subscribe to somebody's channel and they're monetized and people are gifting memberships, you can get one. You'll get an email. But like whatever email that you have connected through your YouTube account, you will get an email. So just check your email and you can see if you got gifted a membership for that channel. So just double check, so make sure that people ain't buying memberships with like, your card or your parents' card or something. Hi, John. Really, I've been subscribed to you for a long time, and now you pop up when I'm scrolling every day and again. And it always makes me happy to join for a minute or two and hear something nice and happy for one. Appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that, for sure. And you know what, man? Well, we're gonna have to get you. We'll have to get you affiliated. Obviously, if you've been scrolling and been around this Noah Ark street, I'm not asking you to moderate. I'm not asking you to worry about what anybody says. I ain't tripping about nothing like that. I'm just getting you affiliated. It's easier to subscribe to people. It gets that badge, and it makes you part of the family. So we're gonna go ahead. Boom, boom. Rise, yes, sir. Pregazorio. Pregrisorio. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But rise as Sir Pregrisorio of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Once you get better, Matt, you'll do it when you can. Yeah, hopefully. It's tough. It really is. Bro, you still white in the big 2026? Still white? I don't know how can do they got color changes now? I know they had sex changes. I didn't know you could change your nationality now. I haven't heard about this. I guess I'm behind in this tech world. All right, football kid. Yeah, the dopamine, Maxwell. There you go. Damn, I never even knew you did drugs before. I only see the positive stuff. Good to see you're doing better now, brother. One step. But thank you. Appreciate that, man. And yeah, I do definitely talk about it from time to time. But sometimes it just depends on kind of like where the chat's going and what we're talking about, whether I'll bring it up or not. Yeah, Matt was definitely getting down. Matt was definitely doing his thing. I'll tell you guys a story real quick where Matt really made an ass of himself, man. You can always sub to me as your first action as a new member. Damn, thank you, brother. That's very kind. It's just dumb name. Like pregnant Oreo. Don't worry. Oh, okay. I got you. Michael Jackson changed. Max, I guess you got a point there. What's up, Carolyn? What's going on? Dang it. What's up, Gabri? Thank you for the like. All right, so I'll get into the story. We'll talk about the year 2020. You guys remember 2020, right? COVID, everything's getting locked down, everything's getting shut down. I came into a little bit of money around that time. I got some, I don't know if you ever seen that thing online or on the TV, like collect unclaimed money. Well, I was owed some money through my insurance when I worked at the Chicago Board of Trade. So I got a check for $5,000, right? Just out of nowhere, I get this big check. So, whoo, it's off to the races, my friends. And I'm going out there with my brother a few times. I'm going out there by myself, but we're using pretty heavy, man. And so we're back going. We're using way too much at a time, too many bags a day. And finally, the money runs out, right? Eventually, the money's going to run out, and it's time to try to get back off. And it just ain't working. So now, what's going on, dude? Drop in. So now we're back to stealing, lying, scheming, coming up with all the different ways to kind of keep it going because I can't handle the sickness because I'm coming off way too much. But finally, I give in. All right, well, we got to go back to rehab. And I go to this place out here that I'll never go to again. I'd been there before, and they, I just wasn't that bad of an addict at that point, so I was able to like go through their protocol. I ended up going to my last place that I went to was actually great. They did it great. But this place, they were trying to take me off all my medications and everything at one time. And their protocol was to give you what they call Suboxone, right? Which is like something that will fill up your receptors and make you not have restless leg syndrome, kind of help you with your stomach issues. But the problem is if you take it too early, and you're not into a certain state of withdrawal, it will throw you in what they call precipitated withdrawals. And it will put all those withdrawal feelings at a 10. You know how when you're withdrawing, anybody that's been there, it'll be like a 2, a 3, the next day it's a 4, it's a 5, it's a 6, and it gradually gets there. Well, eventually, not eventually. If you take them too early, you take the Suboxone too early, it just throws you into precipitated withdrawals and everything. You're just sweating, you're puking, you're pooping, everything. You're just absolutely just as sick as one person could get. And they stopped giving me my gabapentin. They're only giving me my clonidine once a day. They were trying to take me off everything. And they're like, oh, well, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it all at one time, which was not the way to do it. So finally, I'm in the room. I'm not gonna go into this one story, but finally they're gonna give me these clonidine that are time release. And I hear that so I go up to the station and I'm just so sick, and there's 3 or 4 of them in the bottle, and I'm only supposed to take 1. And I could see the dude is new there, and he's kind of fumbling around. I'm like, here, I was like, here, I can take my own fucking medication. And I just, boom, I downed all 4 of them, you know, and he was supposed to only get once. And this dude, you'll probably got in a little bit of trouble, you know, for not like keeping the medication away from the patient so much, you know. But I was just so sick, you know, and I was just being the biggest baby. I had asked to go to like a hospital a few times. You know, I was like, I'm telling them I'm dying. Like, I was just making an absolute ass of myself that, like, to this day, like, I cringe and embarrassed, like, just thinking about. Like, I was just so sick, so sick. And you would think, like, you know, going through that whole like session, and that's not even the gist of it. All right, there's one point in that one point when I'm at that rehab, this whole session, right, where I've never once in my life attempted anything on my own well-being. But I was so bad off, and I felt so bad, and I'd never wanted to leave my mom, my animals, my family members, my friends. But I remember I put a belt around my neck, right? I put a belt around my neck in the room, and I'm thinking, like, I can't take this anymore. Like, I'm gonna have to end this. Like, I cannot feel like this anymore. I'm as sick as anyone has ever been in their life, and I'm just being a complete baby about it. And finally, like, I don't know, obviously I don't do that. And I'll tell you what, the adrenaline and the reality of that situation, it like made me tired. Because when I went back and laid in the bed after like that realness of that situation and how like crazy it was, like I actually finally fell asleep because my adrenaline was running so high. You know, obviously I'm thinking about like, you know, just wiping myself off the map, right? So now the next day I tell somebody about it, you know, one of the other patients, you know, about this whole situation and what happened the night before. And he does the right thing, and he goes and tells, you know, one of the staff members. And I remember the head of the department, the head of the addiction unit comes and is like, hey Matt, can I talk to you? And I'm like, okay, you know. I go talk to her, and she kind of slowly, like gradually, like undresses me, not obviously not sexual, but like mentally, like kind of like brings me through the stages. You know, Matt, how are you doing? I hear you're having a hard time, and you know, what's going on with you? And you know, and then finally she kind of puts it in there, like you could tell this wasn't her first rodeo. She's like, at any point last night, she's like, did you have a belt around your neck? And I just wasn't ready for her to like hit me with that, because if she would have said that, like brought me in that room and just told me right at the beginning, I might have been like, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. But the way that she like casually like kind of got me there, like she had me stuck. I was like, yes, I actually, you know, to be honest, I did have a belt around my neck last night. You know, you got me. And so, all right, we're packing our stuff up, and we're no longer in the addiction unit. We're going upstairs. You know, and upstairs is not just some addiction. It's basically the prevention unit. You know, it's a prevention unit, and it's with people that, you know, are having some other issues that might not be drug related, right? So you want to talk about a humbling and like real, you know, situation that'll snap you back to reality. I remember, like, you know, bringing my stuff up there, and I'm so sick. And I remember I get up to the desk, right? I get up to the desk, and I haven't been able to shower in days. And I mean, they tell me, they're like, hey, you know, the requirements to be in this facility is you got to take 1 shower a day. I was like, all right, I went and took one right then and there. But then finally, I go in, and I finally get some sleep. And this guy that just got put on, it was his shift. Well, I guess I got put on like one of those notices where I can't be in my room by myself. So I can't even go and stay in there and sleep during the day. I'm not allowed to. I have to be in the front room where everybody else is at because of what I did, right? They brought me up there. Everybody knows what happens, all the staff and everybody talks. And the reason I'm up there is because of what I was almost attempting to do. So now I can't even go there and sleep in my room. I have to just sit there on like this small couch, just sitting there feeling like crap. And I can't even sleep. And finally at nighttime, you know, I'm like, I go ask them, not even nighttime, it's like 6:30 p.m. I'm like, guys, I'm dying here. I just want to sleep. They're like, do you promise? Do you promise not to do something stupid? And that's kind of how she put it. And I was like, I promise. I was like, I promise not to do. And, you know, I remember I slept a couple hours, but then I just could not sleep, and I'm just pacing around the room. I'm just pacing around the room because I just feel, I feel disgusting. My anxiety is at the highest that it ever could be. And you got somebody checking on you like every 5 to 7 minutes. So you can see the nurse, does the rounds, and she comes in and she pokes her head in, and 7 minutes later she comes and pokes her head and sees I'm not sleeping. And I remember hearing her one of the times after she left my room. One of the other nurses was walking past her, and she's like, "That brother ain't sleeping." I was like, damn straight. I was like, this brother ain't sleeping right here. He is not doing so good. And finally, man, they wrote me like some, what was it? And I hate this medication. It's like one of my least favorite medications in the world. It starts with a T. Oh God, what is it? I can't think of it now. It's like a sleep medication. It can be, God, what is that stuff called? Traxidone or whatever. Is it Traxidone or Trezidone? No, what is it, man? Whatever, I can't remember. It's one of the, like, it makes you like a crappy tired, but you know what? I was happy to have it at that time because I finally got a little bit of sleep. But let's see. I don't understand why some people want to commit. It's not the way to go. Yeah, you just never know what's going on. My brother committed with a brand new baby at 24 and was married to a doctor who supplies a Maxwell. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. That's horrible. What's going on, Colo? Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrible. It's like you don't understand. Pray, you're so right. That is a blessing. It's very dangerous that I'm saying that because often what will happen is the person generally just wants to sleep. But the second they are alone, it all just floods back in and they just succeed. So sad. Brother, what's going on, Colo? Trazodone. Yes. Hayes, what's up, brother? Trazodone. I hate that medication. I freaking hate that medication. Boom! Hayes is in the building. What's up, my friend, man? It's good to see you. 14,700 subscribers. What a nightmare it is. I beat opiates and it was a nightmare, as you say, but did it at home. Good for you, Maxwell, man. I'm glad you're not addicted to that stuff anymore because it was, yeah, it's a rough game, and it's just like sometimes like it's good for me. It was good for me. What up, Hayes, man? It's good to see you, my friend. And I'm sorry that I was so far behind on your stream. I'm like, why is he not saying hi to me? I was being a little baby, like, dude, what's going on? Finally, I realized that I was just behind on the stream. Yeah, Trazodone. I prescribed it, but won't take it. But you know what? What's up, Zebra? You know, it's good for me to like actually get that story out of me because, man, sometimes I forget, about those times. I only think about the euphoria. Oh man, a little buzz right now. Like I talked about cleaning the house would be great. Go give me a nice couple bags. We'll be fucking sweeping up, playing some Tupac. Picture me rolling in my 500 bands, get the dishwasher loaded. Like we'll be good to go. But then you guys can hear like what the end product could be. What's up, Georgia? Thank you so much for popping in. What the end game can be. Where it could lead to, and how ugly it can get. Man, it's a dirty game, y'all. It's a dirty game. Love that energy burst. You're firing me up, brother. Makes me happy feeling the positive vibes. I don't know if that made... No, for sure, man. I feel it too from you guys, man. That's why it's reciprocated all the time. When you guys come in with positive things to say, giving me stuff to talk about, like it feeds me too. It gives me energy. That's why I call people that come in trolling, talking crazy, I call them energy vampires because it sucks the energy out of the stream, right? All of a sudden you just start seeing all this negative stuff. It's just like all of a sudden I start yawning. I'm just like, I need a cup of coffee. You see negativity all the time. It just not disheartening, might be giving it a little bit more than it like deserves, right? But it's just, what I'm saying. It's just, let's see. When I was locked up, I checked my trash out for like a week and saved them up. And on the 7th day, I rested. Dude, were you locked up like sick, like dope sick? No, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I thought it was bad, like being at that place. At least they were giving me like Suboxone, even though like they gave it to me too early. At least I was getting that, It took like a week for it to like jive with me, because like not only was I taking buckets loads of dope, but as you guys can see, a little bit of a chubbier guy, so I have a very slow metabolism. Things just take forever to run fully through my system. So like when they say like you got to wait 48 hours you know, to not to stop taking fentanyl before you can take that Suboxone. For me, we're talking like in the 90s, and I might still have some precipitated withdrawals. Like I really have to go through some sickness before I could take a Suboxone. Howdy, man, everyone. Now, because of my back degenerate and my liver failure, they want me to put me on Oxy, and I won't do it. Oh, yeah, do not do it, man. I'm sure it was like for a second there when they told you that, too. They're like, well, sir, you know, your back's the problem. We could write you some Oxys. I mean, I know me, I'd be like, but then I would have to stop myself. Like, wait. You know, maybe it was just a little Tylenol and some naproxen sodium. You know, a little Abreve or whatever, or Aleve. I said Abreve. Abreva is for like the cold sores, but Aleve, I mean. Now, but let's see. What's up, Colo? David, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, my brother. I appreciate you popping in, my friend. Hey, Georgia, BMG. I've been in the mental hospital a lot and jail a lot. I've been, yeah, that mental hospital stay was as sobering as one deal can be, man. Only withdrawal I really went with was, or I dealt with, was nicotine in the mental hospital. Okay. They didn't give you guys, like the places I went to. Now, I've never been like addicted to nicotine, but they would give all the other people like the patches. They would give them like the nicotine patch or whatever. Well, I guess not in jail, they probably wouldn't, but at least at the, like the mental facilities or at the like rehabs, they would at least. I was on the Fent, David. Basically, I was on dope. And when they transitioned to Fent, I just transitioned with them because that's what they were putting in the bags. So I was on the H, and then when they transitioned and switched up what they were putting in the bags, I just switched with them. You know, I was basically taking what they gave me. I have to go, but much love to you, and thank you for sharing. It helped remind me of everything I went through to get sober. Maxwell, man, I hope it helped. Yeah, I hope it helps people that are dealing with it, because like sometimes you got to remember those bad times. We could talk about those fun times for sure all the time. I had a ton of fun times. If there wasn't good times, you know, I wouldn't have done it. You know, I wouldn't be driving to the city every other day, you know, in my heyday, you know, going to get it, because I had a ton of fun. Of course, it became like a physical addiction as well. But, you know, if there wasn't also another aspect to it. They gave me the smokeless vape thing. What's up, Lucille? Lucille's back. Loving some Nickelback. Like, I'm a little white plastic thing with peeled pod things in them. Like a little white plastic. Oh, the vape thing that they gave you actually makes me feel so wholesome seeing this community spirit right here. We need it, too. You got to have it, because, like, I hold a lot of this stuff inside of me, right? A lot of these issues and a lot of the things that I went through, you know, self-inflicted, of course. But like when I would go to this meeting right over here, it's just a 5-minute drive, you know, and there was some good people, but they just had too many young guys. And yeah, everybody's at their own stage, right? Everybody's at their own stage of addiction, but it was too many people. And I'd been that guy that had to get my notes signed and go to bring it to the judge and say, I made this many meetings, but there was just too many of them. And I just wasn't ready to watch them sit there and, like, you know, make a joke of it and act like it was nothing, you know, when I know, like, you keep joking and you keep thinking it's just it's a big bullshit. Like, you'll be my age at some point, because I remember being that guy. I remember being that guy in my 20s, or like, when did I get into like the opiates? I'm trying to think now. Probably like mid-20s or something like that. And I remember being at my early rehabs and looking around, or at the meetings, like seeing the old timers and like, oh, you know what? I got some time, right? I still got some time to party. You know, that's how wicked that thinking is you could look at the rest of the room and compare yourself. Well, like, well, you know, that guy's about 15, 20 years older than me. That means I could do another 5 to 7 at least, right? You know, but your mind will trick you into thinking all those different, you know, stupid thoughts. Actually makes me, okay, man, that must have been hard to quit his life, but be black and white after being in Nirvana every day. It's tough. I'll tell you what, it's tough, man. Trust me. I won't say like it hits me every day. Like, I don't, like, I fiend every day, but there's times where it really does hit me, where I'm like, man, I could go for it. Like, I could really go for it. But, you know, you gotta just remember it's a fleeting thought, you know, and fleeting thoughts only last like, you know, 7 to 10 seconds. You can get past it as long as you like know what it is. Nobody checks what they get anywhere. I'm glad here in Scotland the drug crisis isn't anywhere near as bad as fentanyl. Cola, That's 100, man. I'll tell you what, they would ask me like entering the rehab. So like, are you taking fentanyl? I'm like, well, you're about to pee test me. You tell me. Like, I don't know what I was getting in the streets, you know? It wasn't like I had a little tester on me, like sitting there like, hold on, let me see what this is. Like, whatever they put in those bags, we were crushing it up on my iPhone, you know, whatever version I had at the time, rolling up whatever piece of paper or bill I had in the time, cut my McDonald's straw, and we were straight to the races. Whatever was in it, you know? I didn't know. You know, it took a drug test for them to tell me. Like, you guys tell me what I'm taking. What? Come on, Scotland. Shout out to Scotland. Yeah, I'm mad proud of you, bro. I didn't realize you were on that. Yeah, I was stuck, man. I was stuck for that. I was stuck for ages too. Like, it was not easy. Have you ever thought about seeing a proper psychologist, psychiatrist for a long-term therapy? I have a CPTSD, and I've been lucky enough to have a long-term therapy the past few years with a doc. I see somebody, so basically what I do is I see somebody, I see like the main guy at the psychiatry place, and then I see my actual psychiatrist. So there's like somebody that runs the whole office. I got to see him once, and then I see the actual psychiatrist once. So I go to a facility twice a month to talk to somebody. Sarah, what's going on? Appreciate you popping in. It's okay. You know, we all go through our things. You know, I made the decision to get stuck and play that dirty game. So, you know, you kind of have to go with what it was. And I'm different. Good guy. When was the last time you got laid, Buster Cherry? It's been a few years, my friend, and I definitely wouldn't be sending pictures or bragging about it. She came on to me, to be honest. Like, my freaking my testosterone levels from all the drugs, all the medications, and I know you're not actually having a real conversation, but I don't care. I'm having conversation. I'm talking to my people, right? And I'm just using yours as like just something to bounce off of. But, you know, through like all those years of addiction, all the medications prescribed, you know, all the depression, all the, you know, bad living, and, you know, being through all these issues, my hormones are like next to nothing, man. I don't even think about sex. But like one of the few years ago, it was like the after rehab thing. Like, it was like the outpatient. So you do the inpatient, and then you go through a few like months of like outpatient, and like you would go be with a counselor and then a group of people. And this girl kind of just pretty much put it out there, like, you know, I'm game, you know, if you're game. I was like, well, I mean, if you put it like that, I guess I'm game, right? But yeah, we went with that a few times. At least you only snorted it. No, brother, I used to do intravenously. Now, not at the end, but there was a time that I did, but it got just to be too much. Busted too many veins. It was too much to have to carry around a spoon, a noodle, not a noodle, a spoon, a needle, a lighter. You're driving around with this whole kit, and then like to get high, you have to sit there and hopefully something's working. You know, it just became too much. So not many people go backwards, but I went backwards and started snoring it again. So no, I did do the rig, man. I did the rig thing for a while, but I went backwards and started snoring. Oof, I don't ever want to be the drug and alcohol version of myself again. Ain't that the truth, Georgia? Amen to that. From your lips to God's ears, man. Please don't let me be that guy again. Please. And Georgia, I don't know your whole story, but I'm glad that you're doing better yourself. And man, hopefully this helps, like, any of you guys, you know, just to hear about, you know, the fact that we all, you know, everybody has something, you know, whether it's drugs or like, you know, mental health, depression, a bad breakup, came on bad times financially. Like, we all have our issues and stuff, and I think a lot of us like keep that stuff like tucked deep down inside where we don't want to talk about it, and we let it fester within ourselves. And like, you got to get some of that stuff out of you, or it's just gonna be there forever, and it's to continue to bother you. You know, we got to, as humans, we need to converse and have you know, communication with each other, to know that we're way more alike than we are different, right? I've been in a lot of different towns. I've talked with a lot of different people, and I'll tell you what, we're way more alike than we're different, in my opinion. Let's see. That's great. Glad you're getting that deep work in too, so you can get stronger every day. We need your positive vibes in the world for a long time to come. That's the plan. You know, when I started like the YouTube, I really had no idea like where or what was gonna happen with it, but I was curious, right? I was just curious. I was like, yeah, let's just see. Like, I just want to try it and just see what I can do with it. And you know, it's been fun, man. Been building a good community, getting to talk to a lot of good people, seeing like there's a lot of people that have dealt with the same stuff as me, you know, so I don't feel so alone as well. So it's been great. Thank you. What's up, T-Nix? Thank you for the hiding gems, man. I appreciate you. And guys, live streamer right here, man. Real good dude, man. Really cool to this chat, man. Really has positive vibes. You guys will really enjoy it if you go over there and check it out. I know I had Kyle pinned for a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and pin T-Nix, man. We're gonna spotlight the brother T-Nix. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Trust me. You don't even need me to do this whole promo. Just go over there and check it out for 5 minutes and the promotion will do itself. All right, I used to always have a spoon at all times. I would tell people that I was a compulsive cereal eater as a joke. God, you know, I mean, thinking back, like you're starting to like trigger my memory. I can remember going into a hardware store and stealing a thing of spoons because I needed one to like cook my dope, man. Is it hot out there? It's very hot out there. I'm sweating, I'm talking, I'm overweight. My body is doing its natural cooling system and I'm starting to perspire because of it. But what's up, Nakui? Thanks for the shout out, dude. Wow, of course, man. I got your back, man. You're good peoples. Georgia, speaking of sweating, and I need something to drink. If we're being honest, I've been talking my ass off, literally, you know, sweating, talking. Maybe I'll lose a little bit of this weight in my ass, man. I'm a big bad boy when I back that thing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people where the weight goes all in the worst places. You know, like some of those heavyweight, like fatter people where like they wear it well. Like I don't wear it well. I don't wear it well at all. Like it just goes, like as soon as I eat like something bad, take for example, I was to eat like a piece of cake or something, I just go, boop, 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 like all straight to like it's like chin, cheek, stomach, ass. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Thank you for the hiding. Thank you for the hiding gems. Oreo, I appreciate you, man. T-Nix says, hope you have an excellent day, dude. I got to go, but you're a real positive dude. I appreciate that. Of course, man. Have a good one, my friend. I appreciate you. And you drank Fanta. Don't you want a Fanta? Got that orange. I got that orange soda. Do you guys remember those skits? What was that from, man? God. It was a Nickelodeon show. You guys, somebody in here I knows. That orange Fanta. I was able to get 50 for free. If you guys go into gifts, you can till the 26th of December. Apparently, might as well do it, guys. Send the dude some free money. Hey, it's all good, man. I appreciate the gesture for sure, man. I really do. What you gonna do with all that junk? Packing that trunk, man. Like when here's the thing. Like when I did like work out. Like it was easy for me to build muscle because of that slow metabolism, right? You know, now cutting down and trying to get into like, you know, playing shape, as they say, or like stage shape. Now that's a different story. You know, losing weight's tough. Now packing on muscle, you know, if I work out, it's easy for me to pack muscle. You have a very positive vibe. Thank you, Nakui. I appreciate that. Was getting my munch on. What was you grubbing on? 5 free hiding, no idea what it does, but hopefully it gives you a penny. Hey, man, whatever it does, it does. I appreciate it all. I've done pretty decent. I'll tell you what, I've done actually really good since I started. Now, I'll tell you guys exactly how it works if you're interested, you know, because I like talking this type of stuff just because I got nobody else to talk to about it, right? Let's see, MJ World, what's going on with you? Don Fry. I don't know if I got that one before. Don Fry, huh? Maybe. So I'll tell you guys how it works, right? So whatever you get for, like, I got monetized like pretty much around the 1st of July. It just kind of seemed to like work around like basically right at the beginning of July. Now the money that I got in July, I'm not going to get till the end of August. So it's a month behind. So whenever I get to like late August, I'll get July's check, and then so on and so forth, right? Then August money you get in September. That's just pretty much how it works. And you just kind of set up your bank account like through YouTube. You got to go through all this stuff, and then it'll send the money straight to your account or whatever. It's Nakib. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. I'll definitely start pronouncing it right, because that's a respect thing for sure. I like to pronounce your guys' names correctly. I need to go sleep. My mate was in a hospital all night, so I was up all night. And then yesterday, it's 12:20 a.m. here now. Hope you have a good stream, and I hope to see you around soon, brother. For sure. Oreo, make sure to come back again and spend some time with us, man. It was good having you. I appreciate you so much. So thank you for being a part of the stream. Yeah, no, we got pretty deep on this one. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was more expected it to be one of those kind of like goofy, chill, just sit around and kind of goof off. But, once you guys get my mind into that zone, right? Basically, that's why I say it's not my stream, it's our stream, because you guys dictate the flow. What I read is gonna like resonate in my brain with what's going on in my life, or what, or might just make me think of a story or a memory or something that I relate to. Yeah, I'd love to be a background. I'm turning noties on for sure. That's what I love to hear. And make sure all notifications, because if you put it on personalized, it doesn't do it for the live streams for some reason. So all notifications is the way to get it to work for sure. Guys, we got to 50 likes in an hour and a half. Boom. Thank you for sure. Thank you everybody that hit that like button. Spent some time and talking some of that real deal Holyfield straight back doing those drug deals. God, that was such ugliness though. Oh, why me? You live, you learn, I guess. You live and you learn. It's just it's part of the deal. Nakib, I'm in Indiana. I'm in Indiana, in the United States of America. I used to live in Illinois, but across that border, everybody seemed to migrate east. Maybe the taxes, cost of living's cheaper in Indiana than it is in Illinois, so everybody moved out this way. That's kind of how that worked. But yeah, it seems like, man, I don't even know if I have any family members back in Illinois at this point. I think everybody moved out here. Like when I'm really like thinking about it, huh? Yeah, I think so. Any baseball fans in here, man? My White Sox have been playing really good. That's not an easy team to follow, but they're actually doing really good. I don't know if we got any baseball fans in here, or I mean, I feel like I've filled my my quota of talking about drug addiction for one day. I think I filled my quota, so I'm trying to like move it. I'm trying to move it to like something different. Not that I don't enjoy talking about, like I got a lot out of that. Like I think that helped me a lot. And I think that really did help me a lot, because I've had a lot of days recently where I've struggled like with like my mentality and thinking about like, man, I could just make a little trippy trip, like I've had those struggles. So this stuff like is really big for me. This is like a game changer to have this outlet of people to talk to and kind of vent and just talk it out with. So it's pretty cool. I got a couple mugs sold today, guys. I got some mugs sold. Trishy Trish, Elizabeth from Texas. Do you play any sports? Not nowadays, no. But when I was younger, growing up, and even in young adulthood, I played baseball. My dad was a Little League coach for 20 years at Dalton Riverdale Little League. And then he was the, like the general manager of the league, like the person that ran the league for like the last couple of years. I was a wrestler, so I wrestled for a couple of years. I played baseball. I played basketball on my grade school and high school team. I never played organized American football, but I played street football, obviously. Played some soccer, like not organized. Matt, seeing YouTube takes 30% of your money, you should post a PayPal. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, BMG, but like I understand that part of the donating thing is the acknowledgement for people, you know, then like I would, me too, and I get that. Like I definitely get that. Like if I was to donate someone, like I don't know how much I would want to do in the shadows, even though like I get like the like, oh, we should want to help for the sake of helping. But I think the like big like avenue of it is like people get to like, everyone gets to see that that person donated. Who was your favorite wrestling champ? The Hulkster, easily. Hulk Hogan. I was born in '83, so you know Hulk Hogan became the champ I think in '83 to the Iron Sheik. He beat the Iron Sheik, and then he held on to that bad boy for a while. WrestleMania 3, when he slammed Andre the Giant, and then he hit him with the leg drop. I mean, that was like the wrestling event that brought wrestling like into like, you know, the mainstream. You know, it always had like a little bit of a following, but it became nationwide at that point, worldwide. You know, when WrestleMania 3 happened, or WrestleMania kind of changed the game. And then when he lost to the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 6, I was devastated. And I didn't get the whole like Ultimate Warrior thing. I know a lot of kids loved him. You know, he was very energetic. The way he would like run full speed, that music would hit. Dun 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 dun. He would run full speed. He would hit the like ropes or whatever, and he'd start like doing that on the ropes. Like I could see kind of how it would get people fired up or whatever. But yeah, it was fun to watch for sure. I definitely enjoyed the Hulkster, man. That was my guy. T-Nix checking your channel out. Funky K, I appreciate you doing that, man. He's a good dude. He's a good dude for sure. He's definitely somebody that we need to be like in our community more often. We got to get him affiliated over here because he's a really cool guy. And then like, all right, so we'll go from the 80s now into like the 90s, like WCW, when Hulkster did the leg drop on Macho Man and switched from a babyface to a heel with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Oh my God. I mean, one of the biggest moments in wrestling history. This is the new world order of wrestling, brother. All you stinking fans took me for granted. I wore the yellow and red, and you guys did nothing for me. I was just like, woo! I was like, the Hulkster's becoming a bad guy? I was like, oh no. And then like all the old like WWF wrestlers like went over to WCW and became part of the like NWO, like Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. That music too. New world order. NWO. You had like Virgil up in that bad boy. They even had Virgil. The Macho Man was over there. You know, finally became part of like that was probably the problem with it though, is it got oversaturated. If they would have just kept it at like 7 to 8 guys, it might have not been so bad, and like it might have not gone downhill so fast. But like every Monday, it seemed like 2 or 3 people were like turning on their like tag team partner and then taking off their other shirt and be like, I am now part of the NWO. It's like, oh, no shit, huh? No shit. We got another guy part of the NWO. Sadia, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sadia, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for popping into the live stream. But then we had, but WWF, they had something up their sleeve, right? You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he did that promo at King of the Ring after he beat Jake the Snake Roberts, he's like, you say your prayers and you thump your Bible and say John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. And then the crowd goes wild. It was like, oh, no way. I mean, that was like one of the best promos anybody has ever like said in their life. That Austin promo at the King of the Ring after he won it, one of the best wrestling promos of all time. If you haven't seen it and you're a wrestling fan, you got to go watch it because it was absolutely great. It was really good. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it to a friend, I would say. I'd recommend it to a friend. But yeah, Stone Cold, and then The Rock, obviously. Mick Foley and doing Mankind. And The Undertaker, that match he had with The Undertaker. when Undertaker threw him off the top of the King of the Ring, not the King of the Ring, or what do they call it, the Hell in the Cell or whatever. Apocalyptic, what's going on, my friend? Appreciate you popping in. That Stone Cold was my favorite. Seeing him fighting a three-way match with The Rock and Triple H. Oh, you wouldn't seen a live event? I seen a live event actually too, at Rosemont Horizon. I went with my buddy Josh. Got me my little figurine. Of course, I had my Stone Cold toy, even though I was like a teenager at that point. But I had to get me the figurine. I had all those figurines, like all the little like toys as a kid. My dad would give me every single one. I had the little ring. I had all the different wrestlers, and I would set up my own like WrestleManias, you know, come up with who's going to be the champion, decide mid-match. You know, we didn't have it preordained, you know, for the people that were watching, which was me, myself, and I. We made sure to, you know, figure it out on the spot. But the way I would do my Royal Rumbles would I would have all my toys in a box behind me. So like it was like, you know how it is to the audience when you're watching the Royal Rumble? Well, for me too, it was a surprise. It'd be like 10, 9, 8, you know, get 3, 2, 1, and then I'd grab the wrestler and it'd be like, oh my God, it's Sid Vicious. We got Sid Vicious. He's the 7th occupant of the Royal Rumble. Man, I had so much fun with that stuff as a kid, man. I used to wrestle my pillows, you know, in the basement of our first house, man. I used to sit there and be giving it the DDT, jumping off like the side of the couch, giving it the Macho Man elbow. Hey, Apocalyptic High BJ, I have Ted DiBiase and Ultimate Warrior wrestling buddies. Really, Isaac? I had the Macho Man one. I had the Macho Man wrestling buddy. But yeah, that was the thing you could wrestle with. I just used a straight up pillow back in the day. I still have my wrestlers. Do you? I gave them all to my my nephew Tristan. So my brother Trent married his wife Sarah, and she had Tristan already, and he got into like wrestling as he got to know me. And I lived with them for a year too. And like once he started to get into it and I got older and I wasn't using them anymore, I was like, well, I might as well give them to somebody that'll like actually like play with them and use them, because they're just sitting there collecting dust in my closet. So I gave them all to Tristan. I took my little brother to the all WWE shows, to all the WWE shows at the Allstate Arena. That's cool, man. So you got some memories too with the wrestling. Wrestling was a big part, you know, of a lot of people's childhood. It was a ton of fun, I think. They always put on good shows, and those guys, man, don't let anybody get it confused. Those guys are athletes. Yes, it might be preordained on what happens, but their body is hitting that ground. You know, you're jumping up from the top rope and like you're hitting a surface, you know, and you got to be in shape to keep it going. Like when people say it's like fake, it's like, no, it's just preordained on who wins, but that ain't fake. I had the ring and the wrestlers classic. They would be worth money today, but my mom sold them in the yard sale. Ah, damn, dude. That's so many stories like that. I lost all my baseball cards. I had a trunk full, and I was off at college, and I didn't know they were tearing down my grandparents' garage. So, man, to have those cards today, you are so fun to watch. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Hilarious, man. My bro was the same as you. Do you remember Sid Vicious jumping off the ropes and stabbing? Yes, I do remember that, man. And did he not even go from the top rope? I feel like he was on the second rope and he just jumped and it was like, boom, that bad boy just snapped. Or when Vince McMahon, remember when Vince McMahon walked in because he was mad about the way the Royal Rumble ended? I think it didn't go the way that it was supposed to. And he walked in all crazy and then like, didn't he like throw out both his, what do you like, Achilles or something like that, and then he had to like sit down in the corner of the ring and start like yelling. The monster trucks too. Did he have the monster trucks? I gave my nephew half my wrestlers. Yeah, I gave my nephew all mine. It was the middle rope. Yeah, it was the middle rope. I thought so. I was like, I don't even think that he was on the top rope with that bad boy. God, you guys are bringing me some memories here. That's the type of stuff I could talk about for hours, man. It's the old school wrestling days. Get me dehydrated though, talking about all that stuff. What's up, Pear? Come here, buddy. Hero, what you doing, Pear? What's up, beautiful girl? It's a beautiful morning. Wah wah wah. Ba da da. Ba ba da ba 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 da da. For the sun. Mr. John Porky, you were my friend and betrayed me. Never, ever, ever. Never, never, never. Never, 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 never. Never, 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 never. Oh, all right, where'd you go? Why is he trying to hide from me? Do you have to find and pick up the dog's poop in the big yard? That bad boy comes fertilizer, my friend. That bad boy becomes fertilizer. What up, Trey? I had Sting and DDP, Big Stuffed Animals. Thing was so meant for wrestling with. Had so much fun with it. Man, DDP, talk about a charismatic guy. And he got into wrestling like later in life too. And ended up becoming a superstar with the Diamond Cutter. Boom. Which is kind of the same as like the Stone Cold Stunner, but like maybe a little bit different. But he had the crowd on his side. He would do like the star thing. DDP. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Appreciate the like on that, man. That's boo. Ah, why did you prepare me? Made me see. Did you guys see the half yawn there? Did you guys see exactly what I'm saying? You see the half yawn? Like I couldn't even help it. I couldn't even help it. Like that wasn't even on purpose that time. Sometimes I will do like that yawn joke when people are coming in like with the whatever. I'll go, oh, but that actually was not on purpose. That made me yawn. You know, that is the stuff I'm talking about. Stay happy and blessed, man. I have to hit the bed. All right, Naki. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm saying your name right. Hold on. Let me go back and make sure I said it right. Nakib. All right. I'm gonna remember that. All right, Nakib. You have a wonderful night, man. Hopefully you have a good sleep. It's a nice day here today. Only high of 70. Man, it's about like, maybe just because I'm moving and talking, it feels like it's in the 80s. Nice day over there, too. Hundreds again. Whoo, please tell me you're lying, Unc. Please tell me you're lying. I can't do no hundreds. I'm sweating over here in the barely reaching the 80s. I'm going to have to stream in my room then. I'm going to get roasted if my bed's not made from Mr. Fart Guy. Like, god damn. I'm getting roasted by shit stains and fart babies and all sort of things. Like, you don't even have to have a proper name to come at me sideways. Matt, thank you. We are all good. We are all good in the hood. Hundreds again this weekend in Colorado. Yeah, I don't know I haven't really looked at the weather forecast of what it's going to be, but I mean, if it's getting hot like in the other parts of the states, it's probably going to be very similar. Now I know I'm a vodka man. You a vodka man, huh? What type of vodka are you drinking on, man? Hopefully not that cheap stuff. You'll wake up with quite the headache. My brother, happy birthday to John, by the way, to my brother John. It is his birthday today, but he used to be a vodka drinker back in his heyday. And you know, when times get tough, right, you ain't getting that Premier, like, you're not getting that, what's the one that they used to like with the Red Bulls? Oh my God, what is the freaking vodka called that they used to get? It was like it was a French vodka. Oh, God, that kills me when I can't remember. It throws me off when I can't remember. It's a French vodka though. It would be a Grey Goose. Grey Goose. I used to drink that Grey Goose and Red Bull. And man, that vodka just went down, whoo, smooth. You want to talk about calling the man for some nose beers? It would be on and popping. Then a couple of those Grey Gooses and Red Bulls, be like, scoop, 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 scoop. Who this? It's Matt, man. You know me. Yeah, I ain't heard from you in a minute. Well, I'm on my way. You got that? Let's see. Boom. 2 days ago it was 104. Broke record from 1878. Damn, Unc. That's hot over by you guys. Busy today. I was chilling at Whitey's house. Back now. Oh, you actually, you live close to him. Okay. I didn't know you guys were homies like that. That's cool, man. I didn't know that. That's awesome that you guys like actually like live close to each other where you can go chill. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know it's like real deal Holyfield type homies. Happy birthday. It's also Obama's B-Day. Okay. Hey, Jay, I'm the most powerful troll in history and the most powerful alcoholic in history. That's a powerful combination, my friend. getting drunk, and then like sometimes that alcohol be getting people angry, and a little trollage comes with a little bit of mixed with anger, So I can imagine some people have felt your wrath on the live streams. Something wrong with when you're getting roasted by a guy with the name Penis Breath, right? I was like, man, how am I letting myself get offended? I was like, this motherfucker's name is Fart Baby. But you know what it was, Apocalyptic, is like I was sick for a week, and I actually just got my test back like yesterday that I was positive for E. coli. So, and I still haven't been eating, man. I've been like ultra sick to my stomach. Like, still not right. And my blood work's been bad. Like, I just hadn't been feeling good. And I see H's got the StreamYard going. I see all the homies on there. Like, so I roll out of bed. I force myself out of bed. I'm like, oh man, the homies. I can't go. I can't wait to go see the brother H. Kyle, Mark. I'm gonna go see the family, right? So I finally get up there. And now it was my problem that like my microphone and like my audio is messed up. And once like when you get like over 4 or 5 people, that does tend to mess up. But I will take like 99.9% of that blame on the audio issue. But as soon as I pop in, dude's just roasting my bed not being made, calling me a dirty mother effer, roasted my mustache and everything. I was like, man, I wasn't ready to like for that to be my comeback stream, right? I just wanted to say what up to the homies real quick and then kind of roll my ass back in bed. And I got somebody named Fart Baby just absolutely going in on me, like going in. I was like, God damn. And then I got in trouble for not being pleasing. And my cousin Josh B-Day too. Why did you betray me, Matt? I'm crying for you day straight. The Duke of Prunes. What's going on? Am I saying that right? And to make it worse, I can tell you I haven't been hitting the gym. Oh, Trey, I'm sorry, man. I want things to get better for you, man. Love sending positive vibes your way, my friend, man. We know we got love for you. I'm good. What up, Poco? Be back getting my dinner. A little spicy Alfredo. Ooh. See, spicy just makes my stomach like just almost like feel sick. I just can't. It's just because my stomach ain't working. Plus, I can't I can't deal with the spicy anyways. But and some apple juice. Conqueror. Land. Leave the things alone. Noble, what's up, man? Noble has arrived. Man, sending me those dope beats, all them songs. You guys got to go listen to Noble's music, man. He's got some good stuff, man. Like, and I ain't just sitting there trying to, like, big him up. Like, he's got some dope music. You got to go check it out for sure. He just put an album out. Somebody really cool, a guy that you probably will really get along with, did the cover art for him, did the cover of the album. You might know him as Matt. Some know him as Matt Noah. Others might call him Matt Noah 1. But your boy did the album cover, just if you wanted to know. That's Turkish. What were we talking about? So let me go back to what you said. The name. Okay. Damn, really, they got room to, right? Do you sell your bath water? Cloudy Gaze. I mean, don't start giving me ideas, man. I say it all the time. Surviving, not thriving. If it comes to it, I mean, make an offer. Make an offer. What you trying to fork out, man? What kind of dust you working with? What kind of ducats you trying to take out the bucket? What are some of your favorite films? Goodfellas, Casino, Wolf of Wall Street. I'm forgetting like nostalgic. The Goonies, Wizard of Oz, Home Alone, Big. Big is one of my classic films. Tom Hanks. I remember that, man. Yeah, that dude was dude pissed me off. I can't even lie, right? You guys know I'm an honest man. I was not happy about it. I was not happy about it. Mark the Cheeky Brother, another brother from another mother. J Biggs, what up? I don't understand being rude to a complete stranger. It makes no sense. Bewildered, my friend. Bewildered. And I just, it's, yeah, anyways, let's see. Boom. What up, SC? How have you been, brother? What up, Noble? Cuz Noble has arrived. He said, Matt who? Matt who? What up, Jay? All good, Z? I'm back. Unc, you already got that Alfredo? Would you do like the cartoons where like, whoop, and they could see like the dust shape of your body, right? And then you're already back. You hit us with some speed. That was like an record time. Big facts, Noble. Big time facts. Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, anything by Quentin Tarantino I can get down with. I'll tell you what, like the first time I watched like The Hateful Eight, I wasn't really like into it. But then like once I watched it for the second time and I realized that the plot was gonna stay in that same spot like the whole time, I was able to like appreciate it for what it was and the dialogue. And I'm guessing it was based on the original one I hadn't seen. So I didn't know like that was gonna be like how it was or if it is exactly the same. But yeah, that's one of those ones, like if you didn't like it the first time, if you go watch it a second time, I think you'll actually like really enjoy it. I'll pre-order the bathwater right now. Damn, I did sell some coffee mugs today. We did sell a couple of the mugs, my mug, on a mug, holding a mug, and that whole picture is on a mug. You know, so mug on a mug. BM Gizzo, you got a nice tan going on. Yeah, being out here in the sun is definitely helping the tan go. So getting some sun rays, getting a little bit of rays, helping the skin, you know, because I can definitely look ghostly white. Like in the wintertime, if you guys seen like my streams, I don't know how many of you guys remember like Matt with the winter hat. Matt with the winter hat up in the bedroom, you know, with the Alexa all wide-eyed, like, hey guys, please like and subscribe to the live stream, trying to get used to like the whole like streaming thing or whatever. But yeah, I was like looking ghostly, you know, in that wintertime because I hadn't been out, you know, outside like and hitting that sun. Reservoir Dogs is good. It was a TV dinner I cooked and stove for 30 minutes. I got you. Kill Bill Volume 2 is my favorite Tarantino. I haven't seen that in a while. I've seen both of them in the movie theaters because I used to go to the movies a lot with my old man, and he took me to see both of those. But I'll have to go back and watch that again. It's been quite some time since I've seen either of the Kill Bills. All right, BMG, thank you so much for being a part of my stream. Always good to see you. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Later, BMGZ. Yeah, Ankh, you're back there in the bedroom. You were in those you were in the back in the bedroom Matt DJ Matt days. Not very good decor. Just an unmade bed. You might see Cooper and Piero wrestling around on it. Maybe a cat jump on the desk in front of me. I got a cat butt, tail waving in my face. It's like with my stream, man, there is not going to be no like proper like fake kind of presentation. Here, let me make sure and dust up and sweep up. Like what you see is what you get. You know, all my faults. You know, all my whether they're insecurities or whatever is real about my life. Like you guys are gonna see it right here live on stream. That was cool back when you had 250 subs. Yeah, you were here early in the day. Because when I first started live streaming, I didn't start live streaming until I had 150. Like, I know a lot of people like try to get that 50 and they want to go straight to stream, and I just wasn't ready yet. I was a little nervous, to be honest. I didn't know like what to expect and like how it would go, so I waited a little bit. You know, I waited a little bit. You know, I kept making my videos of like telling stories about my life, and you know, those would get a few subscribers here and there. But yeah, I waited till I was after 150 subs before I even started going live. So that means you were way early. I'm so happy for you. You are successful. That was January. I appreciate it. I really do, because yeah, that's when I started streaming. It was January. Exactly. It was a week into January. I started my channel in November, telling my stories. And I had like, you know, I think when I started my channel, just from being a viewer, I think I had like 7 subs just from like watching YouTube and being in comment sections. Sometimes people would just sub you for no reason or whatever. I think I had like 7 subscribers, and then I started actually doing content. I started actually doing some content. And then I got up to, from November to January 1st, I got to 150. And then I started streaming a week into January. Welcome in, chat. Drop a comment, sub. You would very much appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys are just kind of kicking it in the shadows, man, say what up. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. Talk about what you want to talk about. Say hello. Ask me any kind of question you want to ask me. I'll give you the best answer to my best ability. You know, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. You know, I try to make it, whether it's chill, funny, informative. You know, I want it to at least be something, right? I don't want you guys to just be sitting here with me, just to be sitting here with me. Like, I want it to like be like, you know, something that you guys want to come back to and enjoy. Let's see. Now Matt and I are both semi-famous. Where's that dime piece at? I mean, not sorry. Where's Alessa at? I'm sorry, man. That girl is gorgeous. I can't. Every time I think of her, I'm like, whew. God must have spent a little bit more time on you. But she's one of those smart girls too. Like you could tell she's really like analytic and like really like thinks like deep into things. She's got a boyfriend, I know, and she's a lot younger than me. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. I would be open. I would be open to any kind of dating, online dating, real dating, like just a feeler, just a feeler. She just turned 21. I thought she was like 25 or 26. Oh, fuck. Is there any way I can delete this from my live? Damn, I thought she was like in her mid-20s at least. Oof, that's a gut punch in there. I thought she was in her mid-20s. She just turned 21. Oof. Oh, God. Man, if I could turn back time, I'd do that right here and now. Yeah, goddamn. Like, I was like, Matt, you have now going down the stage to hug my vice principal after graduating like grade school. She was like getting held to her mind. Wah, wah. What are you gonna name her? I'm gonna name her Les. Like, golly, man, golly, guilty of being right. What's going on? Eek the cat. It's okay. Les is my niece. Well, if I got the unk approval, I don't know if that sounded. I don't know if that sounded good. Right? Hey, well, I got the unk approval. Now we're starting to get into some crazy stuff here. Close but no support. It's less. Okay. Internet niece. Oh, I got you. Man, I'm trying to make her my internet wife. No, I'm joking. I forgot. I keep forgetting she's only 21. No, yeah. I mean, it's all jokes. It's all compliments, man. You know, she's obviously a good-looking woman. I mean, you know, you get those girls, right? She obviously knows. Like, you get those girls that like try to pretend, like, oh, I'm not even that good-looking. It's like, why do you think you got like 200 people here watching your stream and you only put out like 7 videos? You're good looking, okay? Like, you're obviously good looking. There, 200 people didn't come in here to see, to hear your opinion on politics. Believe me, believe me. All right. What's going on, Half Swizzy? What's going on with you, man? I appreciate you popping in. I know Half Swizzy from Scrap TV, Desi Ray. Desi Ray was in here on the earlier one, man. We were talking about, I had used Fake the Funk. He had brought that up in one of his streams recently. And like somebody had came in and, you know, they hit that like fake thing, like, oh, I sent you $50, but they just type it in, like trying to get somebody to like act like they like think that happened. I'm like, man, don't come in here faking the funk, you know? You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me a dime. You come in here, chill. You don't even have to hit the like button. You know, you don't even have to stay here. You don't have to do nothing, but don't come in here and fake the funk. You know, don't start false flagging on me, acting like you sending some ducats. I'm going back to my roots. I'm making a dancing video this week. There you go. Yeah, we got the half mother effing swizz up in here, man. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I'm still not eating. Man. I don't know if, I can't remember the last one you're in, but I'll get you up to date on what's going on with the Mattman. So I did get some results. I don't have the lettuce thing that's been going around, like the big famous one, whatever it's called. But I did test positive for some E. coli. my test results as far as I got a low red blood cell count, so I got to see a hematologist because my iron levels are so low, my vitamin D's low, B12 low, the gambit, my testosterone is in the 80s for someone my age. I should be like at the 300 to 1,000 level, so I'm gonna get, I got these scripts for all these vitamins I gotta go pick up. I got scripts for some testosterone gel, throw on my shoulders, try to get that testosterone level back up. But yeah, let's see what up today. What up, brother Susie? What up, chat? My heart is with Zara, my Bulgarian mystery woman. Don't let me find out who that is, man. I already told you guys I like that Eastern European. That's right up my alley, man. Eastern European, whew, voila. I like them Eastern European women. That's right up my alley. Fast forward to my age, they don't look like they that all their life, man. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's why we're talking about them a couple decades. You know, we got to keep going back. We got to just keep going back, like the dude said in Half Baked, right? J Big, what's up, brother, man? Me too, Matt. Sounds like you're going through it. Well, yeah, a little bit. We've been going through it a little bit, but we're gonna come back better than ever. Guys, we are 1 like away from a 60 piece. If we want to hit it a boom, 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 a little 60 piece, just a little double tap of the mustache, we can hit that 60 burger and go no further. If you guys are feeling the vibe, we're trying to get to 2,000 before the end of the year. Chillin' Swizzy, minus 46. So I guess that's a negative. That's all good. Stay hydrated in this heat too. Yeah, I mean, I should be drinking water. I got like the orange Fanta going. But I'll tell you what, man, it's turning my stomach. It's almost like the mind over matter, right? Every time I start talking about like that E. coli or just thinking about it, like it and like how bad I was like a week ago, like I start to like get more sick to my stomach. That tells you how like strong the mind can be. Let it get it, fam. Smash that, but don't break it. Yeah, like just give it a little touchy tap. Don't break your phone. I know people tell you to smash that like button, but I don't want nobody's screen getting blasted. Awesome mustache. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, man. It's the first time I went with the stash too. I was babyface Matt, but like we're going with the different vibe, going with a different look these days. So we're just seeing how it goes. Oh man, I'll tell you what though. Speaking of like hydration, like my Fanta's like it's on its last life, right? It's 1 swig away and it's buried. Smash? Can we smash, Matt? I'm telling you, Unc. The testosterone level might be 80, but you throw less up on the screen, like man, we'll be back in the proper levels in no time. But just send me a photo, like just like her just chilling, like live streaming when they go take my blood next time. Just have her live stream going. Like, all right, go ahead, draw some blood. But Matt, your testosterone is pretty fine. Actually, I would say you're in the upper tier for a man your age. You're doing just fine. But yeah, you know, just trying to eat the right fruits, you know, vegetables, you know, exercise, diet, you know, vitamins. You know, it's just kind of how we're trying to do it. You know, if she sees this clip, she's like, God damn, what's wrong with this mother effer? Don't be sending her these clips, Unc. Be in the 80s again, 1980s. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just to go back in time and give this life another try, give it another get go. Just to give it another chance and see how it goes. I drink 2 cups of coffee, 2 bottles of water, and 2 shots of tequila every day. So you got you a nice little routine going, Swizzy. That's pretty funny, man. My man said I got 2 coffees, 2 waters, a couple shots of tequila. See, but more power to you. I'll tell you what, man. I respect the person just because I can't like have a couple like shots, glasses of wine, beer, what have you, and just chill. If I was to have 1 sip of alcohol right now, say my neighbor came over, like he did one time, he offered me a beer when he came over, and I was live streaming in front of everybody. He had an ice cold brewski in his hand. I was sitting there salivating, like, woof, man, that'll go down nice and smooth, like, you would just see me like, boom. You were like, the eyeballs would change, my whole like being would change. car would be backing out of the driveway. Be like, hey man, what's on the agenda? I can't answer the call. But we'd be backing out this motherfucker like all jamming some pack or whatever. Picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for these. Be like halfway there. Hey, what's up, man? How you been? Hey, Matthew, what's going on with you? How you been? I don't know, man. I was just seeing if is everything good. Is it cool to roll by? Waiting on you. I'm just over here waiting on you. But like, you ain't said nothing but a word. Put the pack back on. But like, all eyes on me. So all right, then we get there, you know, good mood, got that nice alcohol buzz going, feeling myself. Everybody's saying what's up, man. You got people like, you got the fiends up in there, right? And everybody wants a hit. So, they're walking up to you like you're a rock star, man. You would have think I just got off the jet, in the 60s, and I was Paul McCartney. Because, everybody, Matt, oh my God, Matt, I ain't seen you in forever. Oh, come here. Oh, Matt, what's up with you, Matt? You up? Like, just chilling. You got a hit? You got a hit? Well, hold on. I ain't even grabbed nothing yet. I ain't even grab my shit yet. So here we go. Go grab my stuff. Feeling good. Got the nice little buzz going. Matthew, can I get that hit? Just give me 1 second. I just need one second. Matt, can I give that hit? You good? Is that enough? Do you want a bigger one? Now that drive home is like this, man. No Tupac blasting, no music going, just straight up. Hold on, is that a cop? Is that a cop behind me? Oh, shit, fuck, is that a cop? No, that's cool. Damn, I got to switch lanes. Becomes a whole different scenario. Whole different scenario. All right, anyways. What's up, Blue? She streams too. Her name is Smokey Anna. Nice. I like that. What's up, Blue? Appreciate you popping in. You are the 60th like. They already are. What's up, Joseph? What up, Blue? Welcome in, Unc. They already are, you dog. This is a comedy show. Hey, Jay, you're good. Hi, half. Oh, that pipe, that'll sober you, or I guess sober you up ain't the best way to go. But I remember so many times driving to the spot, and you got that alcohol buzz, and you're just feeling so good. You're feeling the groove, man. You're listening to some like Madonna, like a virgin, touch for the very first time. On the way home though, like the music is absolutely not on at all. Like you can't hear a peep. Even if you got somebody with you, you might have been jamming, rapping to your partner on the way home. It's like they're just looking at you as you're driving. Like, can I get another hit? Yeah, hold on. I said, just make sure there's nobody behind us. Damn, I just got the bubble guts, man. I might have to stop the stream and go to the bathroom just talking about this. My guts are starting to like damn. Oh, I tell you what, man. Maybe I was making that a little bit too much, giving too much a visualizer, even for myself. I got my like heart is pounding, man. I got my heart pounding. I got the bubble guts. I got the like, ooh. What's up, Hannah? Slow, deep breaths. Yeah. Bubbles me, bubble me gum. Yeah, slow, deep breaths. Let's try to bring it back down. Bring it back down. And Kyle, I'm sorry if I got you fiending, man, if with my story. I probably shouldn't have got like too deep into it, but I apologize. If I got anybody fiending from like getting really too like visual and to go taking some hits, man, I do apologize. That's definitely not my intention. I just did it to myself, man. I just did it to myself. Hannah, what's going on? Hit that like button. Double tap the mustache for the Matthew man. We're here for the stories, even though I only heard half of it. Yeah, just talking about the difference from like when you show up to when you're on your way drinking and feeling good to the when you're on your way back and you've already hit it. It's a whole different car ride. It's a whole different car ride. You know that's right. You know that's right. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate you. Oh man. It's a beautiful day out though. I'll tell you what, like look at those beautiful clouds. Nice beautiful clouds. Sun's starting to go down. Ooh. You got a nice little sun going down. Everything is looking good. 61 likes. Oh, that is awesome. How about it? I mean, I did stay on for a good amount of time, but that's a good amount to get though. I really I feel like that's a lot of likes. We cracking it. Hell yeah, for sure. We're doing our thing. Ankh, you out of here. Nice seeing you. It's always good to see you, Ankh, man. I appreciate you popping in and spending some time. Let your little niece... Let me not finish that sentence. All right. Cool girl. Is the beautiful one up in here? Where's Maria Gutierrez? Have I seen Maria today? Hopefully I didn't, my stream didn't get a little too graphic for her in the last couple of days. I know I've been kind of getting a little crazy, but I know she knows me as Wholesome Matt, but we got to get Maria back in because that's my homegirl right there. That's the homie. We got to get Maria. Let's see. Hey, Jay. Later, Big Ankh. Big Ankh. Yeah, Ankh. Ankh's one of the big hitters, man. He's got, what do you got again? Wait, I clicked on the wrong one. You got 1,140 subscribers. Yeah. And you've been here. Let me go back and see when the first live was. Because I know you were here since the way. Damn, you've been in a lot of live streams. I'm scrolling with my thumb right now, steadily scrolling. 17th live, road to 400. Damn. I see your comment. I subbed. Ankh. Making history up in this bad boy. Matt, can I please be mod again? Hannah, we can talk about this. So, do you know, I don't want you to mod, right? I'm not asking you to delete any comments. I don't want you to worry about what's being said in the chat. Matt can handle business. I got other people that can handle it for me if it's one of those days where the chat's moving. So, it's an affiliation thing. I'm giving you the blue shield. It makes it easier for you to subscribe to other channels, see other people's chat activities. So I do not want you to moderate, but I can affiliate you. Is that something you think you'd be interested in? I'll wait. And boom. Hey, beautiful. Hi, blue. Yes. All right. Well, then let's get this popping now. Let's get it going. Waiting on you. No, I'm joking. All right. Boom. Rise, Sir Hannah of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Well, welcome back to the Ark. Welcome to the Noah family. Hannah Jacobs. We got a little blue on you. God must have put a little bit of blue on you. Damn, it's got me looking like I'm sweating, like I just did a full-blown workout. It does got me that heat. It's heating. The heat be heating. Sea Dog, what's going on, Sea Dog? Appreciate you popping in. Indiana? You got somebody from Indiana? It looks like a cult symbol right there. I didn't know you knew T-Nix, Matt. Yeah, I've known him for a couple months now. I think Colorado Kid introduced me to him. I'm going good, Blue. A little bit of blue. Hey, we're beautiful girl. Have you seen Maria today? Has anybody heard from Maria? I'm just curious. Obviously, she don't owe me nothing. I'm just curious on how she's doing and everything that's going on. His streams with his grandma are hilarious. Oh, she's so funny, man. His grandma's cool. is she'll get on, she'll grab the phone sometimes, and then she'll start like talking to the chat. And I've been there for that before, actually. I've been there for that. Haven't seen her anywhere. Oh man, we'll have to do a. We'll have to get an APB out on our thug family, up on these scandalous freaks. Not my enemies die now. Walk around half dead, head down, head filled with Hennessy and tie. Peep the whole scene now. What's ever going on around me? Brain kind of cloudy, smoked out, feeling rowdy, about to set the record straight. In my nasty new heat, slugging my feet, slugging your feet first. You got a nice gap, but my heat's worse. Slugging in the feeding first and beating first, but I ain't the one to put you on, cause word is bond. That's when my son came out. There's only one way out. Hold your head, stay out. For all my peoples, go ahead and get your weight out. It's on and it's on. We break outlaws on the paper chase. Can you relate? If the shit I don't got, then the shit we gotta take. Dealing with hate, hoping God don't close the gate. All right, come on, tell me what that's from. Tell me where that's from. I loved her. She said she would make me a grilled cheese. Yeah, man, the rapper. She ain't been lurking any streams last couple days. Oh, I got you. The grilled cheese fits. When you dropping the album 2027, you know, cuz we coming with it. We coming. Give Matt 2 orange sodas and then see what he can do. Spitting hot fire. Oh man, you know what? This stream was fun and it was introspective. And I like the fact that like I got a lot of the stuff off my chest, like that story I told earlier about like being in the 2nd floor at in the mental asylum, and you know everything that I went through like through that, man. You know, it felt like a weight off my shoulders. I'll tell you what, like it's just something that I needed to. Thank you, Hail Mary. Thank you. I was waiting. I was like, somebody's got to know that, man. Somebody's got to know that it's Hail Mary. I'll have to go back and rewatch to see that, Matt. Yeah, it was, I got really deep. I really got deep into, and yeah, and I don't know if you want me to chat the channel or not. That's why it's like, I'm not like, just skipping by the name or anything. I just never know like how to conduct myself with that. And I always want to be proactive and not fuck anything up. I'll have to go back it on. Let's see. It's good to get things out. Bottling them inside isn't healthy. Man, speaking the truth on that. Got me thirsty for the Fanta. Hayes, you fell asleep, man. I got that soothing voice, man. I'm gonna have to get my Barry White on. How about a little loving? Wow, proud of you for sharing it. Yeah, it was a rough one to share. I shared it like before, but like I told like the full like story of 2020 pretty much, and like that experience in its entirety. On that one, like it really, like that was like the like one. Now I'm not saying I quit after that. Like we still went through some more trials and tribulations. God knows, but whew, if there's one to like really go back and think about, of like this is what it could be. You know, this is where it could go. Like there's something to like really ring the alarm bells. Like that was whew. Oh, Lordy Lord, Lordy Lord. That one was a rough one. What's good, Jay Biggs? Hell yeah, woke up to the stream, Matt. It's just, I've had that before, man, where I'll be listening to like some of my peoples and like all the different streamers and like friends that I'm with. And sometimes like at night, you know, I go to bed early. I'll just have the phone in my hand lurking. And all of a sudden I'll just like finally head out, and then I'll come back and the stream will still be going. Or if it's ended, it'll go to like something else, or no, maybe it'll say like the stream is ended or whatever on there. But I'll do that every once in a while. I be chilling probably more than you guys even realize. Like in the evening time, it's just I'm not a social person at night. Like you guys probably think like, man, where's Matt at? But Matt just like, I ain't saying shit. You ain't gonna know I'm here. But like, just because I'm not like very social like in the evening time, I'm not the same way as I am like in the morning. I become like, I like slowly go into my introverted phase. Let's see. Matt, I have a question. What would you rather, Simpsons or Family Guy? Family Guy. I go Family Guy. It can be hard to be so vulnerable, but really glad you did it. your social battery is draining. Yeah, that's why I like to get that 11 o'clock one in. I'll get that 11 o'clock one in, and I do my 5 o'clock. And I've been going way over. Like, you know, like I'll get to these 60s, but like I'm going like way longer than I usually would stream. It's like, yeah, the longer you stream, better odds of getting more, like, you know, all the additives and extra like little, you know, trophies or whatnot. But you know, I think it's a lot, attributes a lot to the fact that I just didn't do it for so long. You know, not so long, I make it sound like I, you know, took like a year off, like I went and played baseball for the White Sox like Michael Jordan or something. It was like 6 days or something, but like I think I just missed it, you know, because it's something that I've been doing every day for since, you know, January. So, you know, do the math, you know, 8 months, 7.5 months. But, you know, I think I missed it, and that's why I kind of been doing these longer streams. Morning Blue isn't the same night as Blue. Chilling with my homie at and the crew, brother Hayes. Jay, I gotta fucking get that streaming with you, man. I gotta get that collab in with you. I gotta get my things taken care of. It was crazy. Like I didn't know. Like I was trying to use my emoji or whatever on H's earlier, and it wasn't working. And then Trish seems to like just know everything. Like I don't know. Like she just has a good like pulse on what I need to do. She like texts me. She's like, restart your phone. So I restart my phone, and as soon as I restart my phone, the emojis work again. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I guess that answers that, man. Like that's why I put a comment in H's stream. I was like, Trish can be my life counselor or something like that. She's like my life coach. she sent me the iron, the Geritol, and the iron supplement. And lo and behold, what was I low on my blood work? Iron. You know, they need me to see a hematologist. Like she really like has like a feel for like what's going on with your boy. Lady by day, something else by night. Jay, you know it. Love Trish. She has been so much help to me too much. Yeah, she's definitely, man. She's a real one. She's a straight gangster for sure. For sure, I agree, man. She's definitely one of the realest out there. Yeah, she's definitely been calling and helping people, and she's so calming. Yeah, she's got the perfect voice. Like for YouTube, like if you had like a voice that's like easy on the ear. Like some women don't have, you know, I don't want to say that, but some women got like that piercing, like, you know, voice. Let me stop. But like she doesn't. Like she has like an easy on the ears, like you can listen to like her voice. Let me not back myself into a corner here, but like Janice from Friends. Yeah, like you get those. Who was that? You guys remember the show The Maid? Oh my God, is that the same person? Who was the like lady that played the maid? I can't remember if that was the name of the show. We got major love from my cousin Trish. Fran, thank you. Yeah. I couldn't stand that voice, man. It would just be like, oh, I couldn't listen to her. She was fine. Isaac, you do raise a good point there. But yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's not the same. You're right. But yeah, she was Mr. Sheffield. All right, guys, I'm starting to run out of energy here. I've been on here for a long time, over 2 hours, like 2.5. So I'm starting to lose my mojo and my voice and my hydration. I'm tired, man. I'm telling you, like I can see it in my eyes. I can see myself, and I can see my eyes starting to like get tired. Yeah, you see when I start scratching my eyes, and I'm like, oh, I can tell. It's like, all right, big dog. All right, man, it's time to get off on the old YouTube. And yeah, I will be in H's stream. I'll definitely be what's up and trying to drop some comments. You might not see me like giving the full like, you know, boom, 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 because it's evening mat. But I'll definitely be there, and I'll be showing love like we always do for the homie. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, you guys, much love, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Always.